chairs, right? First part we are seated on the chairs to do movements on the chair. Okay. Second part we will be standing with chairs as our support. So anytime you feel unsteady, you need some support, you can always hold on to the chair. And the last part we'll be doing a bit of meditation because that is taking care of our mind as well. All right. So we'll do simple movements, don't worry. It's to lubricate our joints, to strengthen our muscles, to make sure that we are keeping ourselves healthy and strong so that we can go about our daily activities in a better way. To maintain, basically, it's like we're a machine with many parts, right? And we cannot expect the machine to last forever without regular maintenance. So yoga is about also maintaining this body and listening to ourselves. Okay? So I mentioned besides moving the body, it's not just about the mind, but about the breath. Because in yoga, we like to move with the breath. So the breath is with us from the day we come to the day we go, but most of the time we take for granted that the breath is there. So yoga also helps us to slow down, go back to the breath. Every inhale and exhale, you may realize that, oh, it's actually different. Sometimes I breathe a bit deeper, sometimes it's very shallow. And maybe sometimes when it's shallow, it is giving signals to ourselves that, oh, maybe I'm stressed, maybe I'm in pain somewhere. And then we try to regulate our breathing, make it deeper so that we can calm ourselves down. So all these are very practical tips and advice that you may want to use for yourself today. All right. So yoga also helps us with mind-body connection. Usually in Singapore, because society is so fast, right? Everything just push, 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 go, go, go. You know? Mind over body, never mind, don't listen to the body, you're stronger than you think. Just do chiong, you know, that kind of thing. But for me personally, I was like that for the past 20, 30 years of my life. And then I realized that it affects my body because I'm not listening to my body anymore. My body is sending signals for help and telling me I must slow down and rest, but I just ignore it and I keep going. So before I turned 30, when I was 29, I had health issues. And I told myself, I'm not even 30, I have to eat medicine every day. I have to do all these things for myself. And that's because I'm not listening to my body. So with yoga, it really helped me to connect back to my body, listen to the signals that it's giving out so that I know when to stop before things get worse. Okay, so today also, do not push past your pain. Do not say, my mind's stronger, never mind, just do. Listen to yourself. If you feel sharp pain, you feel like you cannot, it's very uncomfortable, feel free to sit down and rest. There's no shame in sitting down to rest, okay? It is to take care of yourself also. So don't be too hard on yourself because all of us are different. That's what makes the world such a nice place because we are not all the same. So don't compare yourself with other people. Also, don't compare yourself with yourself 20 years ago because we are changing all the time. Even ourselves today and yesterday were also different. So in yoga, when we do the same pose, everyone will feel different things, right? And it's to look at yourself and don't compare with other people, right? In life, it's also like that. So if you have any health conditions, you know yourself the best. Don't say, oh, teachers say must do this pose, then I must do. Also, like for example, low blood pressure, if I ask you all to bend and touch your toes, and you know that the blood will rush to your head, right? Then don't stay there for too long. Come back up, breathe so that you don't get that rush of blood. Then maybe if you are breathless, your heart beating too fast, also pause, take deep breaths, then you continue and join us, okay? I won't feel offended. And in yoga, we also like to practice with bare feet. So I'm going to ask you all for permission to take off your shoes, because in yoga, we like to feel the ground. It's about the grounding back to earth, because otherwise there's always this layer between us and nature, so we feel very disconnected with the ground and with nature. So to start off, we're going to start our yoga practice now, but I would like you all to perhaps put all your things to the side if you can. If you are comfortable, you can take out your shoes and socks, but if you think it's too cold, it's okay to still wear your shoes. Maybe take a sip of water, and then we come back and sit here again, okay? Yeah? So let's move a little bit first. If you can put your things to the side. Also, because we're doing chair yoga, you may want to leave some space in between so you can spread out. There's still a lot of space on the chairs. Hopefully you have one gap between you and the next person. Then you have some space, okay? Yeah, I'll give you a few minutes to move. If you can, take out your shoes. And then when you're ready, you can sit down again. Yeah, here there's some space, they have some space. So if you can, choose another chair just for this segment. Yeah? All right, everyone ready? Good. So first, we're going to sit comfortably, but sit comfortably is not like that on the chair. This one, yes, very comfortable, but no good for our core. So we're going to shift our bum a bit forward so that our feet are flat on the ground. Okay? Our knees are in front of us, pointing straight, and our feet fully touching the ground. Everyone okay? Your hands can be on your laps, and then grounding down on both sit bones below your bum. Okay, so you can shift around to make sure you're comfortable. And with that, sitting up nice and tall. So imagine your spine growing nice and tall. The top of your head is like there's someone pulling a string so that you are growing lengthwise, but your shoulders relax. So don't have your shoulders coming up to your ears. Relax them away from your ears. If you can, your chin, try not to be too high up, try to be parallel to the ground. Okay, see if you want to shift forward and back so that you find the most comfortable spot for your seat. Holding your core in, meaning your belly comes in, but your back also comes in. And let your hands rest gently on your lap. Now, if you're okay, you can close your eyes. If that's not comfortable, you can have a soft gaze somewhere in front that's not moving. And let's start by grounding and focusing back to ourselves. In yoga, we talk about these three things: the body, breath, and the mind. So let's focus on the body first, bringing attention back to ourselves, noticing the points of your body in contact with some other surface. So maybe it's your feet touching the ground, noticing if it's every part of your feet touching the ground, or maybe the arch of your feet is not really touching. Maybe you can feel your bum and your thighs touching the seat of the chair. And now maybe noticing the other body parts in contact with the air around us. Noticing the coolness of the aircon touching our skin. Noticing any parts of the body that is warmer, which parts are colder. Maybe noticing the rise and fall of your body as you breathe. And maybe noticing which parts are tight and which parts have space. Non-judging, just noticing. And if our attention wanders off, gently pull our attention back to this body, using our body as an anchor to keep ourselves here in the present moment. Second, let's bring focus to our breath. So gently guiding our breaths into long, even breaths. Maybe 4 counts in and 4 counts out. At your own pace, nice and slow. And now I'm going to count for you. If you like, you can follow my guided counting. Otherwise, you can just ignore me and count at your own pace. So normal breathing first. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go back to your own counting, your own breathing for a bit of self-practice. Maybe noticing how you feel calmer, feel more steady, more at ease and at peace. Now we'll try the next breathing method, which is a grounding breathing. We'll have 4 counts in, but this time 6 counts out. So try to take deeper breaths in so that you can slowly let it go for 6 counts, okay? We'll do this for 3 rounds with me guiding you. Normal breathing first. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So continue with normal breathing or continue this grounding breath if you like it. And each time we take in an inhale, we are taking in fresh oxygen for our muscles, for every cell in our body, nourishing ourselves. Every exhale, we are letting go of what is no longer needed in our body and in our mind. Not just letting go of carbon dioxide, but also any things that we no longer want in our life, any bad habits, any character traits that we no longer need. Use the exhale to let it go. And lastly, bringing attention to our mind, taking note of our thoughts right now and our feelings, just in this present moment. No need to change anything, just take note. And with a smile on our face, blinking eyes open, thank you for practicing with me. These breathing techniques may help you to calm yourself down anytime you feel stressed. Okay, now let's do some warm-ups while we are seated. So we're going to start with our feet going all the way up to our head. First, our feet. Let's lift our toes with the rest of our feet still on the ground. Spread out our toes as much as you can, and then lower your toes back down. Okay, we'll do this 3 times together. Inhale, lifting our toes. Spread it out, and exhale, going back down. Good. Inhale up, as high up as you can. Exhale, lower. Inhale up, and exhale, lower. Good. Now let's do it with our heels. So keeping the rest of our feet on the ground, heels come up, trying to tiptoe, noticing the muscles of the legs strengthening, right? Exhale, coming back down. You may feel a bit swan already. 2 more times, inhale up, as high up as you can. And exhale, lower gently. Good. 3rd time, inhale up. And exhale down. Good, I like to hear all your breathing too. Now, our right leg comes up. If you have space, if not, a bit lower also can. And now we're going to point our feet forward. So your toes facing me, okay? And then flex. So the soles of your feet facing me. Good. 2 more times, point and flex. Point and flex. Good. Now let's rotate. Any direction you like for 3 rounds slowly, noticing how your ankles are helping you rotate. And after 3 rounds, change to the other direction. Your legs do not need to be too high, it may strain your muscles here. And whenever you're done, you can take your leg to cross in front of you, like Kelka. But this one we call it figure of 4 because you're like making a 4 with your leg, okay? Holding your leg with your 2 hands for support. See if you can sit up nice and tall. And then maybe if you want, you can gently press down on your leg, just gently. Some may feel it a lot here, a lot on the outer side of your leg. If this is okay for you, those who are fine, keeping your straight back, see if you can lean forward. Oh, some may feel a lot of strain already. If it's too painful, you can always come back up, okay? Hold here for a few breaths. And inhale, coming back up slowly. Very good. Now let's gently put our leg down. Now it's the other side. Now both of our sides are different because we are not symmetrical, although we look like we are. Sometimes we use more of one leg than the other. So now it's also good to see which side is stronger, which side is a bit tighter. Okay? So first let's straighten our left leg, the other leg that you did not do the other time. And then let's point and flex. 2 more times, point and flex. Great. Point and flex. Yes, if anytime you need support, hold onto your chair, okay? Now let's rotate. 3 rounds in one direction and then change sides. So remember the chair is here for your support, okay? Hold onto it anytime you want. Any part of the chair also can. Good. Next, let's cross our legs over. Again, putting our hands on our leg, sitting up nice and tall. Maybe some of us feel a lot here already, stay here. Pressing down gently if you want. And if you're still okay, keeping your spine nice and long, bend over. Go to a point where you feel some sensation, but it's not sharp pain. Okay? Breathe over here for a few breaths. And inhale, coming back up. Good. Let's rest our legs now. Shake it out if you want. It's okay. Now after this, we are coming up to our hips and our thighs. So let us put our left hand on our hip. Right hand, we are going to bend down. If you want, you can hold onto the chair. Okay? But we're not rounding over. We're not opening up also, just straight down. Good. Hold on to your chair if you need. If you're okay here, maybe you can reach the arm on your hip up overhead, next to your ears, and bend over a little bit more. But both sides of your hips are still on the chair, nice and steady. Okay? Breathe over here. One more breath. This is lengthening our side body, strengthening our side muscles. Next, inhale with control, coming back up. Good. Now it's the other side. So right hand on our hip. Let's go down to the other side using our chair leg if we need. Making sure our shoulders are nice and open. And then if you want to, you can reach your arm overhead. Yes, arm by our ear. Okay? Still grounding down on our bum onto the chair. Breathe over there, no sharp pain. Inhale, coming back up. Good. Now we're going to shift a little bit, okay? So we're going to shift all to face this side. Hopefully you have space. If not, try to move the chair a bit. Yeah. Later we can move the chair back, don't worry. Okay, so now what we're doing is a twist. We're going to twist towards the back of the chair. So y'all will be twisting towards the back of the room, okay? Inhale, we're going to sit up nice and tall. Exhale, let's twist towards our chair, holding onto the back of the chair with both hands. Yeah. See if you can lengthen your spine with every inhale. And then with every exhale, twist, maybe looking past your shoulder a little bit more. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. When we breathe, as we twist, we're massaging our internal organs, our gut. Finding space in this twist as we breathe. And coming back to center. Now let's move to the other side. So let's shift again, finding some space if you need. Try to sit still with your feet on the ground, okay? Nice and long spine. Inhale. Exhale, twist towards the back of the chair, holding on with both hands, using that for support. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall, spine long. Exhale, twist a little bit more, using your hands to help you, maybe looking past your shoulder. So you come into a twist in your neck as well. Breathing here for 3 deep breaths to massage our organs. And with our next inhale, coming back to center, back to face the front. Everyone still okay? So in yoga, we like to mobilize all parts of our body because we are not 2D, we are 3D, right? So besides side stretch, and then we have twist. Now we're going to do very gentle back bend and forward fold, okay? So hands on our lap first. This is option 1. We're going to round in. This is called cat pose. So imagine you're a cat arching your back, chin towards your chest, drooping your head. Shoulders are rounded. You're squeezing yourself in towards your belly button. Breathe. With your next inhale, coming back to sit upright. Now we're going to arch our back. So rolling your shoulders open and back. Shine your chest out. Tilt your head back just a bit, not too much. To shine your light from your chest outwards. This is called cow pose. Okay, so we're going to do this 2 more rounds. Exhale, rounding into cat pose. Inhale, opening up to cow. Exhale, rounding in towards yourself, looking in. And inhale, opening up, looking out. And back to center. Good. Now we're going to do cactus arms. So cactus arms is like, cactus, they have arms, right? 90 degrees arms. If you don't have space, try to find some space. Now we're going to round in again. This time our forearms touch. Rounding in, chin down. Inhale, spread your arms open, arching back, looking back. Elbows away. Good. 2 more times. Exhale in. Elbows, forearms touch. Inhale, open up, spreading open. 3rd time, exhale in. And inhale out. Very nice. And back to relax. Great. Those are shoulder mobility. So let's continue with that. 3 rounds, but very slowly. Inhale, we're going to come up towards, shoulders towards ears. Exhale, we're rolling back. Okay? 2nd round, inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. And exhale back. Now change direction. Inhale from back to up. Exhale forward. Good. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Like to hear your breathing. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Good. And relax your shoulders. Nice. Now is neck rotations. So let's have our chin down first. Rotate in any direction, 3 rounds very slowly. Taking note of every muscle in your neck that's helping you to rotate. And after 3 rounds, gently change sides. Go with your breath. Nice slow breath. Slowing down so that you can sense all the tightness, and with every exhale, releasing that. After your 2nd direction, you can rest in center first. And then now pick a spot where you feel the most tightness, and we stay there for 3 breaths, okay? So like for me, it's down here. Maybe for you, it's up here. We're just going to stay there for 3 breaths. Every inhale, sending oxygen towards those tight muscles. And every exhale, releasing the tension. So this is the mind-body connection because we are listening to ourselves and where is tight. And releasing that tightness. Inhale back up. Good. Now we're going to interlock our fingers behind our head so that we can drop our chin down. And maybe do a bit of shaking of your head like you're saying no to release the back of your neck muscles. Inhale, coming back to center. Still with your hands interlocked behind your head, we're going to drop our head back so that the hands provide support for us, spreading our elbows open. And coming back to center. Good. Now, right ear towards right shoulder. This is option 1. If you need to hold your chair, you can hold. Option 2, you can have your hand overhead, right hand over, gently press down, not too hard, so that you can lengthen your neck muscles. Okay? Third option, you your other arm away from you. Maybe you can try higher or lower, which is the height that gives you a bit of sensation in your neck. And relax that shoulder away from your ear too. Let's stay here in this neck stretch to release tension here. A few breaths. And with our next inhale, coming back up. Now it's the other side. Left ear to left shoulder. Option 1, just stay here. Option 2, your hand can go overhead and press gently. This other shoulder goes away from the ear. And last option, you can lengthen your other arm out to extend that line all the way to your fingertips. Maybe go higher and lower, see where is the spot that gives you a bit more sensation. And stay there for a few more breaths. Knowing that our body is different every time, every day. So maybe if you do this stretch tomorrow, you feel something different. Inhale, coming back to center. Good. Lastly, we're going to do forward fold. So those with low blood pressure or you need a bit more time, don't rush, okay? We're going to fold forward. So first, our spine is long. We're not going to fold forward like this. Fold forward like this, we cannot reach anything. So keeping the spine long, hands on our thighs, we're slowly going to walk our hands down, okay? If you have no space, maybe you want to stagger yourself a little bit. Okay, spine long, inhale. Exhale, let's fold forward, bending our elbows. Maybe you want to walk your hands down your shin. Maybe you want to hold onto the chair leg for support. And slowly, slowly walk yourself down until it's comfortable. If you're uncomfortable, walk back up, okay? Drooping your head down. Just stay here. Let gravity pull the top of your head down towards the ground. A few more moments here. Thinking when is the last time you were upside down? And with your next breath, pushing firmly into your feet, rolling yourself back up. Slowly, slowly, take your time. Rolling all the way up. Shoulders rolling open. And relax. How's everybody? Good, right? Very manageable, right? So Chai Yoga, you can use it for those who are working. When you are sitting for too long, you can always do a bit of stretching for yourself. Remember, it's side stretch. You have twists, you have arching and crunching in, you have forward fold, and back bends also. You can look out for back bends, all right? Anyone needs a break? Actually, my scheduled first break is now. Anyone needs? Half an hour over already, so fast, right? Shall we take just a short break so you can walk around a bit? Then when we come back, we're going to do standing poses already, all right? Please have a sip of water if you want, okay? We'll come back in just a few minutes' time. Thank you. Hi everyone, we're going to start very soon, okay? Just half a minute more, we'll start. Coming back, now is our next segment, which is the standing portion. If you need to move your chairs a little bit more for more space, please feel free. There's a lot of space around, okay? So you can move forward or to the side also can. Because now we're going to stand behind our chair, okay? I will also stand facing the same direction as you, if not it will get confusing. So it's not like, I don't want to look at you. So let's start again by standing. To start our standing part, always using the chair as support, okay? If you need, move forward a bit, it's okay. All right, so for the first part, we are just going to stand with our feet parallel, hip width distance apart, with our hands on the chair. We're going to start by standing mountain. So basically, this yoga pose, we're just standing, not doing anything, just standing. You can close your eyes if you like, imagining yourself like a strong, steady mountain. No matter what weather is happening, whether it's the strong sun or the strong wind, or the leaves are falling, or the snow has come, we are still there, nice and steady, not moving. So again, we're going back to the 3 parts of yoga. First, let's bring focus to our body. Noticing our body as we are standing, much different from sitting, because our whole body weight is spread out on our 2 little feet. Imagine how much weight is spread out on just these 2 little surfaces. Maybe shifting left and right, forward and back to notice how your body weight shifts to the front, to the back of your feet. Maybe you can go in circles with your feet still on the ground and changing direction. Opening your eyes if you need more support for your balance, okay? Now coming back to stillness, making sure our feet are nice and grounded. Second, let's bring attention to our breath. Once again, not taking our breath for granted. Every inhale, nourishing ourselves with fresh oxygen. And every exhale, letting something go. You may want to do the 4 counts in and 4 counts out method, even breathing. Or you may want to go back to grounding breath with 6 counts out. Or just normal breathing, just taking note of how you are breathing right now. And lastly, bringing attention to your mind, taking note of any thoughts and feelings in this present moment. Being curious about getting to know ourselves better, looking inward rather than outwards. And blinking eyes open. Okay, now we are going to do the same exercise when we are sitting. Now we are standing. Let's lift all 10 toes off the ground. Spread out the toes and then lower your toes back down. Okay, 2 more times. Inhale, lift your toes, spread them out. Exhale, lower. Notice how you may be rocking. That's okay. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Now is the heels. This one you may want to step back a little bit so that you can use your chair as support. Inhale, both heels go up, come onto tiptoes. Notice how your leg muscles are squeezing in. Use the chair back as support. Exhale, very gently lower. 2 more times, strengthening our leg muscles. Inhale, very slowly. Oh, my feet. Exhale, lower. very slowly. Last time, inhale, lift all the way on your tippy toes. And exhale, lower very, very slowly, as slow as you can with control, back down. Very good. Now we're going to rotate our ankles while standing on one leg. See if you can find your balance. Maybe those who can, you can have one hand on your hip, or maybe even both hands on your hip, but that's a bit challenging for some of us. So always use the chair as support. Okay? 3 rounds in one direction and 3 rounds in the other before you land gently back. Good. Now is the left leg lifting up, rotating, noticing how it's different when you are seated, right? Because now you have weight on the other foot. Nice and steady standing leg. Nice and rotating other leg. And whenever you're ready, foot back down. Good. Next, we're going to have a gentle twist to our right. So holding on with your left hand on the chair, right hand on your hip, we're going to twist towards the right side, looking at the right side of the room. If you're okay with this, maybe look past your right shoulder towards the back of the room. See how far you can twist while still keeping both feet firmly on the ground. Nice. Breathe over here. Remember, when we twist and we breathe, we are massaging our muscles and our organs. Next, inhale, coming back to center. Both hands back. Now, right hand on the chair back, left hand on our hip. Opening up to the left side now. Maybe looking to the side of the room, or maybe looking past your shoulder towards the back of the room. Breathing here for a few breaths again. Taking note of the parts of your body helping you to twist. And with our next inhale, coming back to center. Good. Now we're doing a thigh stretch. So cameraman, you may want to zoom out a bit. So thigh stretch, first option. Just now I showed that one is second option. If you cannot touch, this is what you do. First option, just aim for your heel to touch your bum. If it doesn't touch, it's okay. Now side view, your knees are still next to each other, so don't have your knees too far behind. It's like a horse kick. So just have your your heel going towards your bum, that's all. Both hands on the chair for support. If you're okay here, right hand can come and see if you can walk your hands down towards your ankle. This one is a bit harder, but it comes into a nice thigh stretch. If you cannot reach, it's totally fine. Just let it hover, okay? For those who are holding onto your ankles, last option, a challenge, but remember, listen to your body. If you want, maybe hands on your hips. If you want, maybe reach your hand up. But don't force yourself if you cannot, okay? Everyone is different. So let's stay here to practice our balance for a few more breaths. Feeling the stretch of our thigh muscles if we're holding on to our foot. Or maybe just practicing to strengthen our thigh muscles by hovering. And exhale very gently, come back down. Shake out your leg. Now it's the other side. Get ready. Whenever you're ready, first option, just have your heel going towards your left bum. That's all. And that's okay. Hold on to the chair. If you're okay here, maybe your left hand grab onto your left ankle. You can walk it down. Have your knees next to each other. And maybe you feel a nice thigh stretch. Remember, both sides of our body are different. Maybe we're better at balance on this leg than the other leg, or maybe we're worse. And that's okay. We're getting to know ourselves better. If you're balanced here, maybe you want to put one hand on the hip. Ooh, I feel not so balanced on this side, and that's okay. I can stay here or put my hand back down. Or if I want, maybe I can root my leg down so that I can reach up. Always catching yourself if you need. Very good. I saw someone in the camera. Catching yourself. Good job. A few more breaths here, focusing on your thigh muscles. Stopping whenever you need to, listening to yourself, and exhale, coming back down, shake it out. A bit tired already. Okay, next, let's see. We are going to do chair pose. You see, just nice have chair. So actually, chair pose in yoga, we don't have a chair, we just pretend we are sitting on the chair, okay? So we'll do 2 types of chair pose. This one really helps with our thighs as well, and also our core. So don't just collapse into the chair. When we sit onto the chair, we are holding our core in. So some people think core is just six-pack muscles. No, our core is both in front and behind. So our back muscles are also helping us to strengthen, and we are imagining pulling ourselves into the center line. Okay, so keeping that in mind, we are going to sit in our chair. Let me demonstrate first. I'll show you the side view, okay? So our legs could be hip-width distance apart, and when we sit, we don't have our knees going forward. We try to have our knees going back. We sit with our hips down. But this is quite difficult for some of us, so that's why we have the chair. Okay, go hold onto the chair, and then we're just going to sit. Imagine you're sitting on the chair behind you, but don't sit. Okay, can we try? If it's too difficult, it's okay. You just bend a little bit up also can, because this helps your whole leg muscles strengthen. All right, we're going to try this now. So, inhale, nice and strong and steady. Exhale, sit, bending your knees, sit your hips down. See how low you can sit without sitting on the chair behind you. Inhale, ground into your feet to come up. You may feel your muscles working, okay? 2 more times, exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. See if you can sit lower. Inhale up. Very good. Now we're going to sit on our chair. So look at me. I'm going to show you side view, okay? Like this. We're going to sit on the chair behind us. So for some of us who need more support, you can use your hands and grab onto the chair before you sit. Those who want to challenge yourself, maybe arms in front of you, so that you're just focusing on your core to sit gently. I don't want anyone collapsing, like, oh, collapse. That's only part 1, okay? Everyone start doing already. Wait, so at part 2, you need to get out of the chair. So out of the chair, those who need support, hold on to your chair. Put weight onto your feet, lean forward before you stand. Okay, this really helps with mobility in the later years because my mother-in-law had double knee replacement. This is the exercise she had to do, right? But for us who maybe you want to work on your core, again, arms in front, pressing firmly, leaning forward without assistance coming up. Wow, this one will really help you when you're getting older with your core, right? So up to yourself, your own option. We're going to try together 3 times. All right. Wow, everyone wants to challenge yourself. Very good. Inhale, nice and steady. Exhale, sit into our chair. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Touch down, sit. Very good. Part 2, getting up. Leaning forward, pressing into our feet. Inhale, up. Wow, very good. If your arms are tired, you can always hold on to your hips, okay? Inhale, exhale, sit very slowly. Land down gently. Very nice, very graceful, everyone. Exhale, press into your feet. Inhale, coming up. Nice. Last time, exhale down. Sit nicely. Ground down first, no rush. And next exhale, press into your feet. Inhale, coming back up. Good job, everyone. Everyone's so strong. Okay, shake out your arms now. Good. So this is chair pose with the chair. This one you can do it anytime you sit down and stand up. Okay, so try to see if you do it without assistance. Very good. Last standing pose for the day before we go into meditation is tree pose. Tree pose is my favorite pose because I love nature, right? So like being part of nature, being a tree. Let's stand behind our chair again. It's a balancing pose, so be careful. Use your chair as support if you need. I will go through different options for you. Again, don't push yourself to the last option if you cannot. So standing firmly on your left leg, we are going to just bend our right knee outwards so that we make like a little triangle with our leg. Okay, our toes are still touching the ground. So this is option 1, almost like ballet. I used to learn ballet too. Over here, we're just going to focus on our standing leg being nice and strong, like the trunk of a tree. So imagine your feet like the roots spreading out, grounding down. Imagine your legs being there for support. And this is option 1. Option 2, if you want to step just a bit higher, below your knee, Please don't step on your knee because that will hurt your joints, okay? No stepping on the knee. Maybe come here. Feel the pressing of your right foot into your left calf. See whether this is okay. If this is okay, maybe you want to have one hand on your hip. See whether you can still balance. Maybe two hands on your hip, see whether you can still balance. All right. If you can balance here, anytime you fall out of it, you can catch yourself a pair. But if you can balance here, maybe prayer palms in front of your heart space, pressing your thumbs against your chest. Only if you want too many options, remember every tree is different, so no need to have the same tree. If you can, maybe grow your branches very slowly. Nice. If you want, maybe spread your branches. Imagine you are growing your leaves, taking in sunlight, fresh air. Maybe you are blooming with flowers. Maybe the flowers turn into fruits. So just imagine yourself as a tree. Maybe hold one hand on the chair also can if you want. Maybe both hands on the chair also can. And gently put your leg back down. Good. Now remember, right side, left side different. So let's see what happens on the other side. Just now our right foot was up, now the left foot. Okay? So hands on the chair first. Remember, ground down on your standing leg down is the right leg. Imagine your right foot as roots spreading up. Imagine your right leg as the trunk, nice and steady. First option. Bend your left knee, pointing out to the side, and your toes are still in contact with the ground. Hold your core in, even in this one. Okay, so pull your core in. Next, if you want, option 2, left foot on the inner calf of the right leg. This one, you feel your foot stepping onto your leg, and your leg is pushing back with equal force, so that helps you to stabilize. If you're okay here, maybe one hand on your hip. If you're okay here, maybe second hand on your hip, but anytime you want, catch yourself, okay? Listen to your own body and be kind to yourself. No need to compare with other people. Everyone is different. So over here, maybe prayer palms in front of your heart space again. Maybe you want to grow your branches up to the sun. Maybe you want to spread your branches open, leaves spreading out to capture as much sunlight as we can. Maybe imagining your flowers blooming, your fruits forming. And breathe. Whenever you're ready, one hand on the chair, other hand on the chair, come back down and shake out both legs. Good. So this helps us with balance, not just for our legs, but our core, helping to keep ourselves upright. So every day when we go around our everyday activities, we are still holding ourselves nice and strong. That really helps when we are getting older. Okay, and actually now it's time for sitting again. Yay, that's the end of our standing part. So let's come back down to a seat. Oh, we still have meditation. So it is almost 1 hour. The last 15 minutes will be meditation while sitting, okay? Don't worry, I won't leave you alone in silence. I will be guiding you through. So again, for meditation, we want to sit upright. We're not leaning, then like that you sleep really. So we want to come forward, just like how we started our seated yoga. Feet flat on the ground. That helps us with grounding. Hands could be on your lap. Yeah, you could take out your spectacles because if not, something is pressing down on your nose. Maybe take out any other things that are pressing down on you. And we're just going to close our eyes if we can. Otherwise, maintain a soft gaze to something in front of you that's not moving. And once again, we're coming back to ourselves. So in meditation, it's not about emptying our mind. In fact, we are confronting our mind. Because when we are in our everyday lives, we are moving around, we are interacting with so many external things that our mind has no time to process. It just goes on. And sometimes we push our thoughts and feelings to the back of our mind so that we can carry out certain activities. properly. So meditation is actually to come back to our mind, to process what is going on. What is going on in our body? Is it sending any signals to us? What's going on in our breath? Are we still having long, deep breaths? And what's going on in our mind? Are we in the present moment? Or are we drifting back to the past, thinking about what has happened long ago, or just yesterday? Or are we drifting to the future to plan? I must prepare for this, I must remember that. That is our mind trying to protect ourselves so that we are more ready for what is to come, the uncertainty that is to come. But that's the thing, right? Because life is not certain, so let's let go of the past, let's let go of the future, because the present moment is all that we have, the here and the now. So first, bringing attention to our body. Once again, noticing our body in contact with the surfaces, the solid surfaces, or maybe in contact with the air around us. Noticing the warmth of our hands touching our lap, maybe. Noticing which parts of our body are feeling cold, maybe our fingers and toes. And just taking note of our body in this space, in this room. Which part of the room are we in? Maybe zooming out. Which part of this center we are in? Noticing where our body is in this space at this point in time. Maybe noticing the tightness or the spaciousness in our body right now. Comparing our body to when we first started our practice today, the same posture, just sitting. Any changes or things are still the same? That's okay too. Anytime our mind drifts off, that's totally normal. We can pull our mind gently back to our body. Secondly, bringing attention back to our breath. Now we are breathing normally, so no need to force ourselves to count 4 counts in, 4 counts out. Just see where our breath is right now in the present moment. And now every time the mind wanders off, we bring it back to this breath. Maybe noticing how every breath is different. Maybe noticing the rush of the cold air through your nostrils into your body. And noticing the warm air coming out of your nostrils into the atmosphere. Maybe noticing that pause in between the inhale and the exhale. That little turn before it goes out again. And that could be a little moment of peace. And as we exhale, once again, there is just a little moment of pause before we inhale. And so the cycle continues, the in and the out. Just like in life, there's ups and downs. And let's just go with the flow, not resisting it and just going with it. Keeping our breath smooth and deep. And lastly, bringing attention to our mind, noticing how it's different from when we first started or throughout the practice. Our mind likes to jump from one thing to another so quickly. So in meditation, we can also observe where the mind goes when we are still. There's no distractions, nothing to see from the outside. So All we can do is look inwards, noticing if there's anything popping up in your mind. Maybe it's something that you haven't processed from the past. You can choose to ignore that thought because it has already passed, or you may want to choose to work on it because maybe there's something that you have not let go. It's your choice how to deal with the thoughts in your mind. But if you think that the mind is too noisy, there's too many things to think about, you can always go back to your body and your breath, using these two physical things to anchor yourself back to this present moment. And now the body is calm, the breath is calm, and the mind is calm. Noticing your posture, if you're still sitting upright, because this helps you to breathe better. It helps your nerves to send signals better. So focus on your core and keep your body upright. And now I'll guide you in a type of meditation called gratitude practice. So still with your eyes closed, I'm going to lead you through something I learned from my mindfulness course that I took with Brahm Center. It's called 10-finger gratitude. So we're going to count the things or people or events that we're grateful for. May not be today, it could be the week. And using our fingers to guide us so that we can count 10 things. So first, let's hold on to our left thumb with our right hand. This is number 1. Holding on to our left thumb. Now let's think of something that we're grateful for today. Perhaps it's to have this facility here for this talk. Perhaps it's Tzu Chi organizing these events for us. And let's move on to our left pointer finger, second finger. Let's think of something that happened today that we are grateful for. For me, I'm grateful that my taxi came and brought me here on time. And I'm also grateful for the kind volunteer who gave me juice to drink just now. Moving on to our third finger on our left hand, maybe thinking about someone who helped you or someone who showed kindness to you today or the week that has passed. It could be a loved one, a family member, or it could be just a random stranger that you met today. Now let's move on to the fourth finger. Maybe thinking about something about yourself that you are grateful for. So maybe some quality that you have, certain character trait that you possess. Maybe it's just having the courage to turn up here today. Now let's move on to our fifth finger on our left hand, holding on to that, thinking about a body part of ourselves that we can be grateful for. Today we did so many different poses and different things. So not taking our body for granted, maybe it's our knees, our joints, our muscles, maybe it's our neck, or any certain body part. And now let's move on to the right hand, holding on to the thumb of our right hand now. Maybe thinking about something that you have, that you are grateful for. Maybe it's a certain item that you hold dearly to yourself or is useful to yourself. Moving on to our second finger on the right hand, holding on to that. Maybe thinking about a colleague, or for those who are retired, someone around your neighborhood who is kind, who is caring towards you. Being grateful to them for their connection with you. Moving on to our third finger of our right hand, maybe being grateful for the simple things in life. Perhaps it's having a roof over our heads, a house to stay in, food to eat, water to drink, and air to breathe. And that is all we need actually, and everything is a bonus. Moving on to our fourth finger on the right hand, thinking about something in this country that we are grateful for. And last finger on our right hand, this is up to you. You can think of something for yourself. Someone, something that you're grateful for. And now bringing both palms to touch our chest in front of us, bringing gratitude back to ourselves, feeling our heart beat against our palms, being grateful for all that we already have, and not thinking about what we don't, focusing on the abundance in our life, not taking them for granted. And now let's release our hands back onto our lap. The last practice I'm guiding you through today is loving kindness meditation. So we start with ourselves, sending loving kindness towards ourselves, caring for ourselves, before we stretch out towards others around us. Just follow my instructions, still with your eyes closed. You can say this quietly to yourself, silently. May I be well and happy. May I be free from suffering. May I be at peace and harmony. Repeat this as many times as you like, or just keep to a simple one. May I be happy and healthy. Knowing that we are worthy to deserve this love, this care towards ourselves as well. Taking care of ourselves before we can care for others. And now let's imagine the people that we are close to, our loved ones, our friends. Visualize them in front of us, smiling at us, and saying to them silently, may you be well and happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. May you be well and happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. And imagine them smiling back at you, feeling the love in your heart. And now let's spread our love even further to people that we're not so close to, but neutral. So maybe your colleague, your acquaintances, friends that you haven't kept in touch for some time, or just the bus driver, the taxi driver, the cleaner. May you be well and happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. Because we're all in this life together, we all go through suffering. So let's support one another with loving kindness. Now the next step is a bit harder, so if you are not ready for it, don't do it. Because we're going to send loving kindness to people we don't really like. So if you can, if it's not too much, imagine someone that you don't really like. I'm sure there's one. And try to muster up the loving kindness to them as well, because they are also suffering. And maybe the actions that they take towards us is out of suffering of themselves. Or maybe they just did not know that they hurt us. So let's also wish them well. May you be well and happy. May you be free from suffering. And may you be at peace. And lastly, because we are all together as one, we will say we this time, silently towards ourselves, encompassing ourselves as well. May we be well and happy. May we be free from suffering. And may we be at peace. And with this sense of loving kindness, nourishing ourselves emotionally, mentally, and knowing that we all are in this together. So with that, I end my practice today. With a smile on our face, blinking our eyes open. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miss Carmen.
Thank you.
I am sure that all of mine are focused and body are stretched right now. Right. Thank you. Let's give another round of applause to Miss Carmen.
Thank you.
So we're going to have 5 minutes break again. So please come back by 3:25. We're going to start the second lectures on acupressure. Right. Please go ahead for a short toilet break or walk around here. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, now is our pleasure to carry on to our second session. Let me introduce our second speaker. He's Mr. Liu Nam Ik. He's a registered TCM practitioner with more than 8 years of experience teaching in People's Association, focusing on self-care acupressure and also Kwasa health courses. He's also a qualified trainer and assessor for the training and advanced certificate program. Right. Let's put our hand together and welcome Mr. Liu.
Thank you, Dr. Go. Hello， 可以听到吗 ？Hello， 好，我会以华语讲解，还有一些英语。如果有问题的话，让我知道一下。OK， 好，谢谢 Dr. Go 介绍我。然后基本上那个 slide， 对，刚才他们讲了一些，做了一些运动 ，yoga 的运动，对，还有一些 meditation， 就是静坐，都跟中医的养生保健都有密切的关系了，对不对？运动什么呢？就是锻炼嘛，对不对？所以生命在于运动，动的话就是呢，加强的肌肉的锻炼。刚才冥想呢、静坐呢，都是呢控制好我们心情放松。所以今天呢也是一样，要做很多动作啊。所以我们要做什么动作呢？之前呢，我们看一下 ，OK。好，这才讲了，我就不再多谈了。好，今天主要的目的呢，就是在哪里呢 ？highlight 这下 ，highlight 是那个点哦 ，OK， 主要的课程目的呢，就是促进大家对公众人士对中医保健养生的意识 ，awareness of TCM， 还有呢，提高我们的生活质量quality of life， 这两个我觉得很重要，尤其是现在。卫生部 WHO 提倡什么呢 ？Healthy SG 嘛，对不对？健康 SG， 为什么呢？他了解到新加坡的过程是什么呢？开始老化了，对不对？Aging of population。所以现在是1 out of 6， 对不对？就是6个里面看到一个超过几岁呢？65岁，对不对？多了10年后呢？多少人呢？多少人会看到其中一个是老人？4个里面就看到一个说10年后嘞，说他的那个老龄化是 super aging 不是那种日本韩国那种趋向于慢性，但是快速的老化是老化呢什么问题呢？人老都什么问题呢？都开始有毛病了，对不对？就是慢性疾病、慢性疼痛 （chronic illness、chronic pain）。都出现所以慢性疾病呢，现在的趋势什么呢？差不多是35%的人口呢都有什么问题 ？Hypertension 高血压 ，diabetes 糖尿病这是2个好像是难兄难弟有高血压就有糖尿病还有高血脂，这些都是一个慢性疾病的问题。所以我觉得卫生部感觉到这个趋势是很严重了，所以呢。他就launch个很大的 project Healthy SG 就是提醒大众呢，就要什么呢？要 instead of proactive 就是什么呢？reactive 就是 become proactive 就是要加以自己管理好自己的身体 ，OK， 就是体检是其中一个方法，来，所以我觉得中医方面做的不错，就是我们的经络系统还有穴位就是体内的所以身体有。几个穴位呢？几个系统呢？等下来再解释。所以呢，通过按摩手法，今天所学的按摩法简单的所以就是用你的手指按法点按揉，主要刺激什么部位呢？我们身体上的穴位穴位就是身体每个人都一样的穴位，大致上我们身体上有几个穴位呢？一年有几天？如果要记得的话，一年有几天？360所以大概有365个穴位在身体上 ，OK。这就是我们要了解的，想掌握它。OK， 好，就是今天呢所要谈的就是我们的 Meridian Channel 经络学说，然后还有一些手部保健法怎样去动动的方式不一样了，所以刚才他们做的都是属于一些肌肉放松的一些层次，对不对？这些是什么呢？手部保健操是做什么呢？预防什么呢？手指关节疼痛问题。OK， 尤其什么问题呢？早上起来什么问题？晨僵 听过沉降吗？morning stiffness 啊，尤其家庭主妇了啊，现在是家务不简单哈，每天都要清洗碾那个毛巾，每一天都不停止做啊。你看都是年纪大了接触多了，都产生很多膝关节的问题。来，所以这个手部保健法就是通过这个 exercise 呢，运动呢，来如何去锻炼它，使它更加的强壮。OK， 然后呢，还有做什么呢？第3个部分就是如何用我们的指按手法呢，刺激什么呢？我们的眼睛、鼻子牙龈还有耳朵的部位。为什么呢？这4个部位都跟年纪都有关系到老化，对吧？眼睛什么问题大姐，眼睛开始出现老化什么问题？老化然后呢，还有什么问题？对 ，cataract 白内障，还有呢，更严重是青光眼就是眼压高glaucoma，还有呢，比较干，对不对？干眼症，还有什么？看到很多黑点在飞来飞去，对，什么叫做飞蚊症，对不对？这些都是跟眼睛都有关系的。所以眼睛呢，对我来讲是什么呢？就是现在的用眼的方式太过了，对不对？早上起来手机、工作电脑，回到家 iPad， 对不对？无时无刻就盯住它 ，OK， 太累了 ，OK， 好，我们中医所说的94伤血，就是伤肝就是你看40岁的时候，肝也开始退化了，现在老化都在这时候都开始慢慢的退化，就是老化来了，对不对？现在呢？不是40岁的问题了，现在什么呢？年轻化了，30多都来了，对，来后老化了，所以我们做这个眼睛的一些保健法，主要是2个动作，一个是 exercise 你的眼睛的muscle我们眼睛都有什么呢？眼肌对不对？等等来对，所以主要什么呢？要锻炼它使它恢复什么呢？弹性。OK， 做完之后呢，我们按什么呢？我们的中医里面的穴位周围的穴位来刺激它 ，OK， 然后疏通经络使它的加强什么呢？代谢功能 ，OK， 所以我们所说的就是这个眼睛的第1个部分 ，OK， 就是要延缓衰老prolong aging 使到你的老花、白内障那些眼睛的疾病呢，不要这样快来，会来，但是不要早，OK， 要照顾好。我觉得不错所以基本上我都坚持了，因为40岁的时候，那时候开始看报纸的时候，开始问题呢，有点视力模糊，什么事情突然间模糊，去 check 一下，老化轻微的可以不用戴。我从这个看到一个中国的一个名医的老中医用这个转眼功，这4个方法都是他研发出来的 ，OK， 不是我发明的 ，OK， 所以我觉得他讲的，他把自己的白内障医好，但我就试试看一试从40岁的时候呢念到现在了我都念了21年，然后现在都61岁了所以眼睛还不错了都还不需要靠老花的眼来看还不用戴老花眼，所以基本上都是通过保护还有转眼跟刺激的穴位都有不错的效果就是延缓衰老鼻子呢nose鼻子也是一样，都有不错的穴位在旁边在你的周围有穴位刺激它。鼻子现在也是很重要，尤其现在呢，什么问题？现在是 COVID 嘛，对不对？所以口罩是已经开始松懈了，可以不用戴，可以戴但是进去医院一定要戴 ，OK？ 所以这就是什么呢？就是一个保护的作用，还是要靠什么呢？自己体内的什么呢？正气 ，immune system， 对不对？所以呢，正气怎样去锻炼出来呢？对不对？刚才所说的运动，对不对？还有呢，通过搓鼻的功来去加强鼻黏膜的那个功能，来提升。所以我们的呼吸的空气从哪里进去？鼻子嘛，对不对？这个关卡很重要的 custom， 所以过了就是进去你的肺咳嗽啦、感冒都就是开始感染到所以这部分还是要提升不说你提升之后就百毒不侵没有这样神但是基本上immune system提升的话，就是影响好一点，没有这样容易生病。OK， 所以这个是第2个鼻子的一个方法，如何提升。第3个呢，牙齿方面什么问题呢？牙齿也是会老化，对不对？牙齿老化什么？第1个步骤，第1个感觉到什么呢？牙齿的 gap 缝开始大了，对不对？为什么呢？ 因为牙龈开始收缩了你看他们开始 contract， 因为牙龈看起来有纤细就大一点，对不对？就开始什么呢？之后就开始松了，对不对？松了人呢，就要拔牙齿了，没办法了。所以不是牙齿坏补牙齿可以补救的，但是牙龈一松，对不对啊？就是要把牙齿拔掉，这也是一个老化的过程这是跑不掉。但是通过叩齿，牙齿跟牙齿 tapping， 然后加强牙龈的功能呢，也是一样。延缓衰老。OK， 以前1000多年的时候，那时候的那一代，他们都没有什么呢？牙膏、牙刷，对不对？就是通过叩齿来加强牙龈，然后使它的老化过程缓慢一点。OK， 牙齿很重要。如果牙齿掉了，没有补牙，你在饮食吃东西的时候很不方便。OK， 所以你吞下去又造成另外问题了，胃开始有问题OK， 这是我们的第3个部位的那个保健法。第4个呢，有耳朵。耳朵什么功能呢？听觉嘛，对不对 ？Hearing。退化跟老化时候呢，发生什么问题呢？有什么问题？耳鸣 ，ringing tone。还有什么问题？耳朵什么问题？老化时候听过听冲吗？老人家大声一点，对不对？老化，对，这是它的过程所以不是耳聋耳聋 totally deaf 就是听不到，但是耳重就是什么呢？听不清楚，需要跟他讲大声一点，就是这个一个老化过程。所以老化过程不是你的 kidney 坏了，liver 坏，是什么呢？ deteriorate 退化、老化。刚才我说 aging 是现在的一个问题，所以我们重视这个保健法呢，然后加强它，然后就是每一天都会把这个工作这个保健呢放在每一天只要抽出5到10分钟就行了。OK， 所以我们讲第一个那个重点就是简单的经络学说是什么呢？就是经络是什么呢？分成2个步骤，一个经脉跟络脉了所以我不要讲太 detail 了，太深对，我觉得简单说法什么呢？就是当成经络学说是我们的经络系统 Meridian Channel 听过对不对？然后当成是我们的体内的一个 highway 高速公路。OK， 说我们的体内什么呢？就是经络是我们体内什么呢？气血的通道，运行气血的通道。OK， 就是沟通内外 connect， 形成一个网络型，把你的脏腑、5脏6腑 connection， 可以通过按摩穴位说经络，如果肝经的话呢，如果疼痛的话呢 ，suspect 是肝出现问题；胃不舒服呢，我们按胃经，对不对？这些都是它一个内外的构造。OK， 所以呢，我们有几条系统呢？体内总共有14条 highway。OK， 哪14条呢？3阴我们的阴是内侧，外就是阳，阴阳，3阴3阳，所以就是6条highway，对不对？然后脚呢，足3阴3阳，所以6加6就12还有听过武侠小说里面的什么任督两脉，对不对就是任跟督脉就12加2多少？14条highway，然后分布几个穴位整个highway就是从内侧的就有差不多10到15个穴位，所以整个穴位我们有365个穴位分布在整个身体的步骤，可以通过刺激穴位舒筋活络，可以中医所说的不通则通。所以我们做运动也好 stretching 也好都是一样，我可以做吗？可以，但是为什么不能做？就是一些肌腱出现一些疼痛问题嘛，对不对？好像 stretching 我要做不到，为什么呢？有一些阻碍了 blockage stagnant， 要如何疏通它呢？就要通过体内的穴位刺激，产生一个推动力，对不对？使到成舒筋活络，缓解疼痛。OK 就是我们这个中医的练，通过按摩，通过针灸，对不对？按摩还有什么呢？刮痧、拔罐，都是中医的什么呢？就是一个简单的不用吃药就是这样就是用体外的一些简单的一些方法来去治疗身体的一些疼痛问题。OK， 好，这就是我按摩了，这些就是通过的一些特定的穴位呢，影响到经络传导的作用使到你的得到什么呢？疾病的治疗的疾病的目的。OK， 这是英文版的OK， 所以英文版我就看一下OK， 就是 internal pathway 我们的气 blood circulation So promote blood circulation means release the tension, thus improve the body and create 什么呢？就是 aging or healing 啊，就是产生一个治疗作用。所以中医里面的没有问题，我们采取什么呢？就是保健啊，就是提升你的正气。哦，每天没事做都可以的，就是保健养生。有问题呢，你来采取什么呢？治疗 treatment， 然后就是防治，防就是预防，治什么呢？治疗。OK， 所以不要没问题可以做哦，更好了，把体内的正气呢免疫系统增强预防疾病有问题呢采取治疗作用。OK， 所以双向都可以用到的，没有问题。OK。看这个图表，就是看我们身体的密密麻麻的，对不对？这经络还有点点点的，都是它穴位。OK， 选对穴位，选对经络你才懂，才可以达到它的目的。OK， 所以我们看一下，我们再练习一下简单的方法，就是按摩的按摩呢，用什么方法做？简单就是用拇指指腹fingertip。OK， 所以我们现在用一个特定的穴位。我常用的特定穴位是示范，就是用合谷穴。合谷穴在哪里呢？在手背 at the palm， 第二掌骨second palm bone 的 midpoint。记得不要按在骨头上面在骨的边缘。可以用的指腹，记得不要用的 fingernail。如果有 fingernail 怎么办呢？如果有指甲的话，你就用你的指关节这样按压这样力度更强。OK， 所以我们从这4个手指hold 住的这个部位。然后拇指垂直按压下去，点就是point它的穴位，按呢就是力度从轻到重，记得它的重不是太大力你从轻到重的感觉有酸胀就是那个气感 sensation， 那就 stop 了，不要再继续下去了。OK， 如果平时你按这穴位很不舒服、很酸痛，说明什么问题呢？说明呢你平时都有什么问题？就是有鼻敏感的问题，还有什么问题？偏头痛头痛的问题。为什么呢？因为这个穴位是合谷穴，它的起点是在手指，再经过你的肩膀，再经过颈部，再 end point 在你的迎香穴。所以呢，头面部的问题都会反映在这穴位上。OK， 所以我们通过这穴位，它有治疗的作用，它有什么呢？也有诊断的意义就是你问题，它会 prompt 在你，不舒服嘞，为什么呢？你问自己是不是有偏头痛？这有鼻敏感的问题。OK， 有几个感觉到特别不舒服，会痛吗？会酸胀吗？感觉 OK，then how about 有没有鼻子的敏感的问题？头痛的问题 ？Do you have sometimes on migraine or sinus？ tension 就是压力tension OK 偏头痛所以所谓的合谷穴you after using this apply， 所以穴位是找到之后刺激了，感觉到有气感，对 level of 找到了之后呢，然后的 duration 多久呢？对不对？不要8点到5点肿的 OK 所以我们基本上 recommend 2到3分钟，按揉20秒， take a break 5 seconds， 再 repeat 4 to 5 times。OK， 现在感觉很酸痛 ，right？ 然后呢，刺激了1天、1个礼拜、2个礼拜过后，再按回去，没有这样疼痛呢 ，tension 也是会 relieve 的所以我们所谓的刺激、疏通 circulate 环节，再放回去，没有这样痛，而已经改善了 ，OK？ 所以没有问题，你可以通过来预防鼻敏感的问题，预防偏头痛的问题 ，OK？ 这就是我们的合谷如何运用这个穴位然后怎样用的按摩手法，点。按就是力度从轻到重，重的 level 到哪里呢？就是到那个地方到有个气感酸，对了，然后轻轻的揉kneading OK， 20秒，放松，再按回去重复4到5遍就行了，左右都可以。OK， 如果是偏头痛左边的话呢，左侧的比较敏感。如果右边的偏头痛呢，右侧比较敏感 ，OK？ 因为左右都有同样的穴位，left and right also we have same meridian channel，OK？ 没问题就正常了 ，OK？ 好，所以不像有痛都没问题，问自己鼻子没有问题头也没有问题，OK？ 这正常。OK， 第二个穴位呢，来试试看我们先试试看3个穴，3个穴，第二个穴在你 demo 就是在劳宫穴，劳宫穴在哪呢？窝掌 close on the palm， 中指尖下，叫什么穴位呢？劳宫穴， 劳宫穴是走什么经络呢 ？Heart meridian 啊，心包经。睡眠不好，睡得很迟，睡的质量不好，你按这穴位呢，觉得很不舒服，一样咯。所以你要看你的中指尖下的 landing bar， 不要以为是中指是 exactly center 啊，它是偏向于拇指这一侧。See watch on 你的那个 finger 的 landing bar，OK， 在中指尖下 ，OK， 找到之后呢，你把手交叉 crossover， 按揉在用拇指点按这个部位 cross 点按揉，哦，很酸、很胀、很不舒服，说明什么呢？睡眠不大好了，不大理想。OK， 有没有感觉 ？OK， 所以因为什么睡眠不好？因为它是走 heart meridian channel， 所以它 prompt 什么呢？它会在这穴位上跟你讲，你的睡眠质量不好，很迟睡心火旺，都会有一个症状在这个穴位上。OK， 所以这就是我们的第二个穴位的一个示范给大家看，就是没有问题，睡得很好，质量好。就没有问题了，没事啊，还好啊。OK， 第三个，大部分的年轻人都会有这个问题，什么问题呢？低头族，对不对？低头族嘛，看电脑啊、手机啊，对不对？造成什么问题？肩颈痛嘛，对不对？肩颈痛呢，有一个穴叫什么穴？中主穴。中主穴在呢，在我们的 knuckle 4 and knuckle 5 in between 中间，对不对？一横指在这，一横指下，在两个骨的中间。一样，把拇指敲垂直，点按下去，在两个缝之间点按揉。感觉下酸痛吗？左边酸痛就是左边的比较绷紧啦，所以就是什么呢？因为这是走这里向背的经络 ，OK， 不通它就 respond 在那个点就是不通则痛。OK， 通过按揉，通过刚才所说的一些，刚才我们所做的一些 stretching exercise， 很好的一个动作，放松的肌腱。OK， 还有一个就是生活方式低头族就长时间就是劳损，对不对？绷紧所以这就是我们的左右都有。如果说为什么右边痛呢？左边没有这样痛，右边就是这边颈背右侧比较酸痛。OK， 这是我们的。示范给大家看的就是几个穴位，3个如果是头痛伤风、鼻敏感的，用什么穴位来缓解？合谷穴。OK， 在手背第二掌骨的中点点按20秒 ，relief 重复。OK， 这是第一个穴。如果睡眠不好，按揉劳宫穴，握掌中指尖下。OK。把手交叉相扣，拇指按揉在穴位，lock住感觉比较强，有没有？感觉更好。左右两侧都可以按，2到3分钟一天可以练习2到3次早午晚都可以做。最后一个在呢，就是我们的颈背的部位knuckle 4 and 5， 一横指下有个凹陷，点按揉。在按揉的时候呢，顺便做什么呢 ？stretching 转头、抬头。低头就是经络，就是体内气血通道 relief muscle 什么呢？刚才所说的就是你的 stretching， 就是放松气血通道加强。我现在觉得加起来效果就更加好了。OK， 所以不单单只是按摩穴位，运动还是很重要的。OK， 好，这是我们的按摩手法简单，但是养生保健也像keyword 是4个字啦，要有耐性。还有呢，要坚持 ，OK， persistent 就是要坚持，是每一天培养，然后慢慢的养成一个习惯。OK， 好，我们先做一个简单的手部保健操 ，OK， 手部保健操是刚才讲过，就是预防什么呢？指关节的问题 ，finger index， 对不对？的 joint 的问题所以 finger 酸痛 stiffness 就是一个 step， 已经出现症状warning sign 的。warning sign 是你要身体要 recognize 你的身体有 receiving 就是有预兆，对不对？要注意了。你不注意 ，next step 就是什么呢？就是指关节风湿关节炎 arthritis。OK， 所以关节炎疼痛的话，什么表现呢？如果天气要下雨呢，它就疼痛了，对不对？比 weather forecast 很准。所以基本上就是风湿关节就是气候一改变呢，你就特别不舒服，酸痛。 OK， 所以我们做这个动作有12步骤来加强这个功能。OK， 来，我们来一起来做。OK， 看一下啊，就是12个步骤啊。第一个步骤是举手握掌位啊，就是 lift out 拇指向内握掌。OK， 就是加强气血功能。OK， 哦，气血就是 promote blood circulation。OK， 上下。好，我们做12 step， 1、2、3，很好，4、5、6、7、8、9、10。Step 2做什么呢 ？Stretching 啊 ，open up 啊，撑开你的手掌。OK，open up fully。2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。Step 3 bend 的指关节。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9 and 10， 指腹相扣 ，tapping on the fingertip。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10，食指交叉相扣 ，crossover 对了。1、2、3、4、5，很好，6、7、8、9、10，虎口相碰，虎口是 represent 这个 portion。1、2、3、4，很好，5、6、7、8、9、10，然后小鱼际相碰，1，好，对，2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9 and 10，掌根相碰 ，bottom。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10，手背 right back， 拍打我们的左手背。1，很好。2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10，左手背拍打右手背。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。Step 11啊，第11个步骤，搓掌心 ，rub。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。我的timing到
4点25。
谢谢。最后一个拍掌 ，OK， 对。3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10 ，OK， 把你的手摸一下你的掌心，会有点温，对不对？为什么呢？运动嘛，运动就气血在走，这感觉一下，哎，松了，对不对？所以中医的理念是推动气血代谢功能，对不对？不好的代谢把它毒素排出去，好的营养带入好地方，对，就是简单，但是要每天做，可以吗？就是要养成一个习惯哦，就预防这些指关节的问题啊，所以还是要这个很简单，但是很多时候得到疼痛才做呢，效果就不好。OK， 所以呢，就是当成一个 exercise 然后保健。OK， 这是我们的第一个手部保健操。好，我们讲第二个 exercise 就是第二个步骤是什么呢？指按保健法。刚才讲过有几个保健呢？4个，对不对？ 哪4个？一个是眼睛，一个是鼻子，一个是牙龈，另外一个最后一个耳朵，都跟我们的生活息息相关啊。眼睛就是跟 vision 跟这个鼻子这个都有很密切关系。来，我们看一下，第一个我们要讲做呢，就是我们要做眼睛的，叫做养眼功。OK， 我讲过我们的眼睛太累了。OK， 很多时候我们看东西就是盯住一个点，对不对？看手机、工作就是那个 focus 那个点，对不对？所以呢，眼睛都会什么呢？会劳累，会老化。为什么呢？里面那个 muscle 没有动，没有动就是什么呢？弹性就失去了。OK， 主要我们要转眼球，加强它的眼肌灵的弹性、毛性。OK， 弹性好的话呢，就加强了，就不会这样快老化。OK， 要讲做这个加强它的弹性呢，就是转眼球。讲做呢，分成2个步骤就是从眼球看我眼球看左、上、右、下，就是形成一个顺时钟的方向 ，clockwise direction 从 left to right to the bottom 做10次。所以当做的过程呢不舒服就 stop 了因为可能不习惯做3到5次先 OK， 我弄到10次。所以这 step 做的不错，可以将从10增加到20 ，maximum 到36次 OK 这是，但是我觉得适应方面就是慢慢加强它 OK， 不要一次过到36次很不舒服的 OK， 先从10次开始做，做完顺时钟之后呢，我们再做逆时钟。也是一样10次，做完之后呢，我们按几个穴位呢？3个穴位主要穴位哪3个穴呢？睛明穴睛明穴在上面这里眼眶，这是我们的 eye socket inner， 这边有个凹陷记得在按的时候呢，这边是很多时候按到骨头那种骨的下多一点，就有个缝在那边凹陷就是我们要找的睛明穴这个睛明穴它名字好听吗？按了之后眼睛就明亮 OK， 所以这穴位很重要就是我们的 eye 睛明穴这个点在 socket inner。第2穴呢按在眉头，这是眉嘛，对眉毛对不对？这是眉头的 start point， 也叫做暂足穴 OK 然后呢按什么穴呢？按我们的眼外角这部位OK， 太阳穴在后面，这边是有一个穴叫瞳子髎穴在 upper eyelid 跟 lower eyelid 的 joining part 这边的外侧这个就是我们要找的瞳子髎 OK， 所以我们做完之后呢，我们就做按揉这穴位 OK， 来我们一起来做 OK， 来放松我们的肩膀 relief OK， 很重要就是刚才所说我们太紧张太累especially我们的肩膀太紧绷所以放松，然后呢开始把我们的眼睛眼球向左看，向上，向右，向下。我们做10次 ，1 也不用太快 ，2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10 ，anti-clockwise 逆时钟，右上左下 ，1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 and 10， 2个手交叉，拇指敲上来 ，just nice 再放在你的睛明穴，头往下，拇指往上，有那个按揉的感觉就行了。点按揉20秒，有酸胀的感觉 ，good OK，not too hard 啦，不要太重。20秒。20，然后到眉头， eyebrow 的 start point， 按揉点按揉，20秒。OK good。小心不要用指甲，用指腹finger tip。20秒。做完之后，按揉你的眼外角，瞳治疗。OK， 点按揉。OK， 做完之后呢，我们快速的把眼睛用力的闭起来 ，close up with strength。Wait that 5 seconds， 5、4、3、2、1，快速的把眼睛睁开。OK， 好，你会感觉比较舒服哈，就是刺激了哈，所以基本上就是主要这2个动作就是弹性，穴位就是加强气血的功能。OK， 好的进来，不好的 out。OK， 我们看为什么有白内障、雷啊，就是代谢不好嘛，对不对？存团这里对啊，为什么有飞蚊症，也是代谢问题。OK， 所以还是要加强气血的通道，通过穴位，通过眼球，还有什么呢？照顾好眼睛啊。OK， 长时间看会加重他眼睛灯光不足也是不好。OK， 这些都是很重要的对自己如何保护眼睛一些常识awareness 要懂。OK， 讲完了眼睛之后呢，我们做另外一个动作叫什么呢？指按我们的鼻子的方法。OK， 来看一下鼻子的哪一个步骤呢？搓鼻弓 rub 搓就是 rub OK， 搓哪个部位呢？搓我们2个鼻子的 bottom 这边上下 rub 2侧。rub 完之后呢，做什么呢？按揉3个穴位，鼻翼的2侧叫做迎香穴。OK， 你看它的名字都很贴切的眼睛是眼睛明亮，迎香什么呢？迎来的香味，对不对？你的 sinus 问题，嗅觉就不好，对你加强它，我嗅觉回来了，所以迎香穴 number 1， 上迎香呢刚好在 middle 的 dot，就是上迎香，按这2个穴位，然后还要按多个穴叫2个眉头之间，叫做印堂穴，就是我们的鼻根就是 bottom line， 所以按揉刺激它。OK， 好，我们一起来做这个动作，好不好 ？OK， 然后2个中指放在鼻翼的2侧塞位，从 bottom 到2个眉头之间就是 end point， 就是做一个好像什么呢？洗脸这样的动作洗脸对从看中指这里上下搓，记得不用太用力搓 rub。动作就是 rub 跟按揉就是什么作用呢？就是产生动能就是气血的动能只是要加强气血功能。20次上下搓，来回5、6、7、8、9、10、13、14、15、18、19、20，然后按揉穴位，迎香穴，迎香穴在这里，在你的鼻翼的中点2侧，点按揉20秒。7、8、9、10、15、16 ，very good。然后上迎香，上一点点迎香的上面叫上迎香，按揉20秒。20，最后一个在你2个眉头之间印堂穴。OK， 这是鼻根我们的鼻子的roof point bottom line， 也是一样20秒。可以做完之后呢，最后做什么呢？healing 的那个 breathing 的 exercise 就是什么呢？这个呼吸的那个动作呢，我是强调什么呢？你要好像手呢变成小鸟的翅膀， 为什么呢？拇指要翘上来。为什么拇指要翘上来呢？因为我们的有一个经络叫手太阴肺经就是在拇指这一侧，你翘上来就刺激它了。OK， 就是小鸟的刺激之后呢，这个姿势翘上来，做一个深呼吸 ，inhale 吸，往后 hold 住2秒，exhale 吸，记得手往后拉。这是肺活量然后就是2个加强肺的功能，呼，再吸，后一点，呼，再吸，呼，最后呢，用我们的那个 tapping method 扣击法这个小小的圆圈扣击锁骨的下方 collarbone below 有个穴叫中府穴 tap， 敲击差不多10到15次然后刺激肺的经络。OK， 做完左边，我们敲击右边。OK， 好，这是我们的搓鼻功的一个方法。有什么问题可以做这个呢？有鼻敏感的、伤风的 ，OK， 都可以来采取治疗。没有问题，就是提升你的免疫系统 ，OK， 正气，预防一些疾病的侵入。来，这是我们的 number 2第2个 exercise。第3个我们要做什么呢？第3个我们要做的就是牙齿、牙龈 gum 为什么要做牙齿呢？刚才讲过对，牙龈开始会 contract 老化，一个正常的退化功能，然后开始收缩了，牙缝开始大了，开始脱落了。比如说年纪大了，牙齿就少了，对不对？这是一个过程。如何延缓它的过程呢？就是延缓衰了嘛，对不对？所以我们通过刺激牙龈，通过牙齿跟牙齿扣击，对不对？你不能 wrap 它里面，对不对？所以只有扣击它，然后加强牙龈的功能。OK， 所以我们分成2个步骤，第一个就是前齿 front and front bite， 你 bite 了之后呢，重点在加强刺激那个牙龈，重点不是tap这个力度太大不舒服OK， 轻轻的 align 做，然后打地基这样80，OK， 然后做10次，做完10次呢，我们做后齿 back to back。也要加强它 ，OK， 就是牙龈的功能提升，老化就慢一点来所以基本上怎样去检查呢？因为我们现在每一个人，我相信大部分人都是会做牙齿的检查嘛，对不对？1年都做2次，对不对？就做洗牙啦，顺便检查一下，对。所以很多时候牙医跟你讲，no good， gum weak 呢，是不是？所以那就是一个 warning sign 了 ，OK， 所以基本上。如果你做这个保健的，对不对？还有按一些穴位，每一年去检查，他说 OK， 继续做吧因为这牙龈真的退化起来很快的，尤其什么呢？年纪超过50岁过后呢，开始来了 ，OK， 所以呢要重视这个牙龈的那个退化 ，OK， 来我们开始做，就是一样放松，然后 front to front align 之后开始扣击牙齿1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10 ，back to back 后齿1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。做完之后呢，我们还找一个穴位叫颊车，面颊颊，车子的车，在哪里呢？下颌骨，有没有这边 ？Each of the bone 这边 lower jaw， 你咬齿一下，咬一下牙齿，摆一下，有没有感觉到这2个有没有动？这就是你的咬肌 muscle， 有没有？ 咬肌的上方，这边有个穴叫颊侧穴，点按揉特酸的这个穴位，very very strong。OK， 刺激它，然后它有改善牙龈的功能。牙龈痛，你可以按这穴位。口呢张开不利，然后 open 痛不舒服，也可以找这穴位来帮忙。OK， 按揉20秒 ，1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10。OK， 这主要就是第3个指按保健法，加强我们的牙龈的功能。OK， 这是的。最后一个做什么呢？我们的搓耳功、擦耳功，就刺激耳朵的部位。一样，2个手指放在耳朵2侧旁边，上下来回搓。OK， 一样20次，上下让。2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 and 20。做完之后呢，刚才有3个穴位在那里，刚好在耳朵的旁边有3个穴位。第一个耳门、听宫、听会。按这穴的有个窍门，要做什么呢？一定要把口微微张开。你现在摸这个 gap 啊，有没有缝 ？No entry， 有没有？你要口一张开有没有？它缝就打开了，有没有？所以一定要把口微微张开然后呢，你按下去有缝就对了也是这样，穴位在里面，你要刺激它，就是舒筋活络，加强耳朵的功能，延缓耳朵的退化。按揉20秒。耳门在哪里？耳门就在我们的上缺口，有没有 ？Entrance 这边中间叫耳屏，然后下缺口这是 1 2 3， 按揉。20耳屏 ，OK。记得要微微张口你才感觉到有个缝在那边。OK， 然后到你的哪里？到下缺口听会OK， 这就是我们的第4个部位就是通过 rub 刺激，然后第2个步骤就是按穴位，加强舒筋活络、气血功能就是提升它的功能。OK， 好，我们再看一下我们的另外一个 slide。好，还有一点时间，我们再复习多一遍。OK， 下一个讲什么呢？我觉得还是要跟大家谈一下，就是穴位按摩也好，这其中一个中医的一个方向一个 treatment 的方法。但是呢，整体来讲，我们还讲一个 holistic， 对不对？应该讲一个，不是说按摩整天按摩，情绪不好，生活作息不好，饮食不好，对不对？这些也没有帮到你的健康，明白吗？所以健康有4大基石有没有？我们讲过的 4 pillar， 哪4大基石呢？情志养生 emotion 就是要管理好你的情绪了就是我们有喜怒哀乐恐悲伤，对不对？这是人之常情，对不对？开心就开心，笑过度变成狂了，对不对？那些人在呢都在 IMH Institute of Mental Health， 对不对？就是精神病，对不对？就是不能控制，造成情绪波动太大，所以我们鼓励不要暴喜暴怒，要把你的情绪养好刚才我们做了一个什么示范呢？他们做了一个 meditation 就是我们的冥想静坐，但是不容易但是真的是要学习的过程。还是重点要管理好情绪，情绪是无形的一个杀手。因为这些无形的造成的气呢，就是整个我们的气机是上下升降，对不对？出入的一个方向。但是长时间一直在 up 的 level 上，我们生气的时候什么表现呢？你看眼睛什么红丝，对不对？气就往上冲了。耳朵红了，对不对？气就往上了，因为 anger。恐呢 fear 的时候呢，什么表现的气就往下冲了。2变4进了，对不对？我们福建话叫有错塞，对不对？为什么呢？吓到 对哦，尿一趟，二便就控制不了，为什么气就往下？所以这个情绪就是一个无形的，所以还是要重视好管理好自己情绪，怎样把心情变得开朗，然后怎样去练好你的心态了，还有刚才所说一个正能量，正能量就是你的 mindset positive 很重要。negative 的好，你要慢慢的去跟就好的去学习就慢慢的去改善它，不然的话，这个情绪波动太大，是一个很大的伤害。OK， 第二个呢，diet 饮食均匀，所以我们中医里面叫做叫五色，什么五色呢？黑色就是什么呢？肾脏就是需要的营养，红色赤色就是心需要的营养，就是还有青色是什么呢？就是肝的一些营养成分。所以蔬菜啦、水果好不好？好啊，所以你吃多一点呢，对肝有帮助吗？肯定有帮助，对不对所以又熬夜1点到3点是肝经的排毒功能，又熬夜到3点睡觉，那睡眠又不好，熬夜营养方面就吃得不好，对不对？所以呢还要重视你的均衡的营养很重要。OK， 还有运动，刚才所说，运动是跑不掉的，不是单单只是吃好动是什么呢？还是要游泳啦、快步啦、快走，都是一个很重要的。每天要坚持30到40分钟然后做一些运动来保健。刚才所说的经络，就是我们中医所说的一些保健方法了就是针灸啦所以你不要针灸的话，自己按就是用指腹，然后用这穴位按揉它，然后缓解一些疼痛。还有包括什么呢？还有包括刮痧啦、按摩啦、拔罐，主要是疏通经络调节我们的身体的一些脏腑功能 ，regulate 就是调节你的脏腑功能。然后还要了解你的体质 constitution， 你属于什么体质呢？偏阴偏阳对不对？因为饮食方面要了解你的身体，跟你讲的话，手脚冰冷就是阳阳虚，所以你要偏食什么呢？就吃多一点温的东西。你里面是热的，你还吃这些油腻炸的东西，对身体好吗？肯定不好。所以呢，要懂得身体的 noise 你的身体体质是属于哪一方面的，营养方面要什么呢？要平衡的所以这综合点呢，就是4个点刚才所说的这5个点，我觉得很重要，就跟大家分享。OK， 好，所以还剩下一点点时间，我们做一个复习我们刚才所做的那个眼睛、鼻子、牙齿。OK，short one 来，我们开始做我们的眼睛2个动作对，2个步骤，转眼跟按揉穴位。OK， 来开始做，放松，开始从左上右下转眼球，加强眼球的功能，恢复弹性。我们做10次就好，3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10，顺逆时钟 anti-clockwise， 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。微闭眼睛，双手交叉，拇指敲上来，放在我们的睛明穴眼眶的内侧socket in 呢，按揉20秒。然后在眉头暂足穴，眼外角童子疗。OK， 然后把眼睛快速的用力的闭起来，5秒，停留5秒，然后快速的把眼睛睁开。OK， 就是缓解眼睛的一些劳损。第二个搓鼻功搓鼻功怎样做呢？2个动作，中指放在鼻翼两侧，到你的2个眉头之间的印堂搓，来回搓摩擦，洗脸这样上下搓20次，5、6、7、8、9、10。 OK， 然后我们按我们的穴位，迎香穴在鼻翼的两侧中间按揉20秒。还有上迎香按揉。最后的穴位是2个眉头之间印堂穴。然后我们就把我们的呼吸的运动放在重视在我们的手的步骤，然后把手翘上来手这样变成一个小翅膀，然后做一个深呼吸，肺活量打开，呼，再吸，呼，再吸。然后呢，用的扣气法，扣气我们的锁骨下方有一个穴位叫中府穴，扣气，10到15次就够了。左边敲完敲右边。OK， 做完第2个，我们做最后第2个exercise牙龈牙齿刚才做过，就是前跟后，我们做10次，来开始，1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10，后齿1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10，然后我们按一个穴位叫颊车，在下颌骨上方有个角肌的高点，按揉20秒。感觉应该是很酸胀的感觉。OK， 最后一个步骤就是我们的耳朵，2个手指放在耳朵两侧，左右两侧上下搓，来回20次。19、20，然后耳朵有3个穴位：耳门、上缺气口、耳屏跟下缺口。OK， 记得要微微张口。OK， 耳屏听功，听会，然后最后一个穴位下缺口。OK， 这4个步骤都是可以用来养生保健没问题，就是提升我们的调节我们的正气。如果有问题，就是缓解你的症状。好，我们看一下有什么问题吗？大家来。Yeah, okay, no problem.
I understand that many people have tinnitus, ringing in the ear.
Yeah, ringtone.
Yeah. So the ringing in the ear, what are the chances of it, a person recovering from this tinnitus? I mean, some doctors will say 老化, but then using this technique, are we delaying the onset, or are we trying to improve, or from your coming in contact with people who have tinnitus, how often do they cure or they are able to fix it using just acupressure?
I think for perception for these exercises is to prolong aging. So we think those people having encountered this ringing tone, before you do it, I think to enhance and strengthen your hearing. But when people having this hearing issue, right? So hearing issue at 2 deterioration, very clearly go and check out. You can see the performance of hearing, right? That's about, I think, it deteriorate. So when we can come back, it's no chance, I think. It's only to prolong, getting worse. right?
You mean delay the onset,
delay.
deterioration
So
of
that's
that?
right.
Okay,
Oh.
but hearing aid does not help, right? Because this is something to do with internally in the brain, right?
Hearing aids is to amplify. I think definitely it help the hearing lah. But for this exercise is to unable to recover or curing, that definitely will not. But in the term of to slow down this
Delay the
aging,
time.
delay this. Alright.
Right, thank
OK，
you.
好，谢谢。还有什么问题吗？OK， so 没有问题，我就时间到了，也是差不多，谢谢大家，感谢主办当局可以来这里跟大家分享这个经验 ，Thank you， 谢谢。
Thank you, Mr. Liu. I think tomorrow I will ask my patient to tap the teeth to improve the circulation and their gum health. Thank you. Right. Okay, in the interest of time, we may not be able to have an intermission, but do feel free to go to a washroom if you need. We're going to go on to the third speakers. Okay, let me do a quick introduction of our third speaker. She's none other than our sister Florence Chu. She's a very experienced Tzu Chi volunteer, right? She's going to share with us her more than 10 over years of experience, decades of experience with Tzu Chi. Let's put our hand together and welcome Sister Florence Chu.
Good afternoon, brother, sister. I think it's okay for me to address you as brother, sister. To me, whether you are my senior in age or younger than me, we are all in a big family. Okay. I'm Florence Chu. I joined Tzu Chi in 2011, 1st of March. Okay. And until today, I joined Tzu Chi 12 years, 3 months, and today is already the 19, is it? No, sorry, today is 17. 16. So it's about 3 over years, okay? But in Tzu Chi, before I retire from my job, I have been working for 37, 38 years in a manufacturing company, okay? And before I retire from my job, I'm forced to retire because work-related problem, my kneecap give me problem. Sometimes the pain sudden attack, so I couldn't walk. And my company boss, CEO, all are very good. They asked the company doctor to recommend me a very good specialist. I went there 3 times. They asked me surgery. I said no. And I'm so thankful that I did not take up the surgery. If not now, I think I cannot bang, I cannot run, I cannot walk. Okay, that's a brief introduction of myself. Can you all guess how old am I now? Can you help me guess how old am I now? I don't want to tell you my retirement age. So you look at me, how old am I now? Make a guess. There's no right or wrong. My hairs are all gray.
70?
Okay. How about you? You guess how old am I?
75.
75. Oh, around there? Very close. Okay, let me tell you. I retired at the age of 55. At my time, our government say can retire at age 55. So I give myself excuse because of my kneecap, I retired. But I planned 10 years ahead because I'm a single. I'm not married, single. I need to support myself after my retirement age. So I plan financially and I plan what I would like to do after my retirement because since young, I'm a very active person. And I cannot stay non-active. I cannot live that kind of life. I will die. Okay? So I plan way ahead. I want to live a golden retirement age, a very amazing retirement age. So after retirement, I joined a volunteer job around Singapore because in fact, before my retirement, I already know about Tzu Chi, but I want to find out what other organization volunteers work look like. But after a couple of years, I decided to come to Tzu Chi. I walk into Tzu Chi. When I walk into Tzu Chi, I'm already at the age of 62. 62. I think a bit too old already. I think I'm a bit too old. But when I went back to Taiwan to see Master, Master told me, say, 只怕你不进来 ，OK， 不会太慢，不会太迟，你进来就不会后悔 ，no regret. And I bear that in mind. So what I came in, I joined, I participate in every Tzu Chi activity, recycling, okay, home visit. People cannot walk out to us, we walk into their home. Okay, we bring light into their home to give them hope, to give them life. Okay, and then I also do, I know a lot of you here, especially youngsters, don't like to do housework. You never do housework, never spend time sweeping the house for your mom, never spend time cleaning house for your mom. Every time I hear my friends grumbling, 哎呀，我的孩子啊，不帮我做家务啊，做到累死我啊。But to me, I never feel that way. You see, that's why I encourage whether you are young or you are old, never too old to learn, never too old to pick up something. Do you know how old am I when I start learning computer? Don't talk about computer first. Let's put aside. Let's talk about the handphone. I use Nokia handphone. You all know Nokia handphone, right? Answer call, cut call, answer call, cut call. 好了 bye bye. 好了 bye bye. Okay, see you, bye bye. That's the phone I use. But when I joined Tzu Chi, everything is in Chinese. I have a problem because I only know 26 letters. A, B, C, under Z, 26 letters. Because I'm an English educator, I'm so grateful that my father sent me to an English school. Okay? So when I came into Tzu Chi, I got a hard time. Everything in Chinese. And the Chinese is not 繁体字. It's not simplified Chinese. It's all
not 简体, it's 繁体.
So, you know, when I came here, we have a lot of Tzu Ching. You know Tzu Ching? They are the university, poly student. So they told me, no, Suku, you call me Suku ah? Yes, that's the way they address, it's a respect. Because in Tzu Chi, we always believe that 感恩尊重爱5个字，感恩尊重爱 always bear that in mind. Okay, so they call me Suku. Don't worry, we will help you. We will translate and then we will send it to you. But that is my main obstacle. Because from English, before I joined Tzu Chi, I don't know anything about Chinese. One or two simple words. 你吃饱未？你吃饱了吗？早上好。All this I know. But you ask me, look at it, I really don't know. Okay? So what I did, never mind. Please help me. You want Suku to force myself to learn something, right? Don't do translation for me. Send the messages to me in Chinese. But you don't understand. Now how are you going to what? No, I said, never mind. I don't know. Is there a translation in a handphone? They asked me to change my Nokia phone to smartphone. I said, very expensive there. No more working, where got money to buy a smartphone? Huh? So I told myself, okay, never mind. Fasten my belt, tighten my belt, bye. So they download the translation app, English translation, Chinese translation app into my handphone for me. I'm so grateful about that. So every time they send a message, I read, I don't understand. What I do, I go to translation, English to Chinese, Chinese to English. And then from there I learn. And also the other way I learn to pick up Chinese is what? Through our master's aphonism, 近思语. Now I know how to tell 近思语. Last time I don't know how to tell you 近思语. Okay, 近思语. It's all in Chinese, no? So I do, from there I copy, and then I see a translation, I copy Chinese, English, Chinese, English. I copy so many books in my home. And then my grandchildren, last time, I'm not married, but I got two grandchildren. They asked me, 婆婆，你会看吗？不要紧啦，抄下来，有空我就会看。有空我就会看。And when I attend my master's Dharma talk, Master Dharma talk is in Taiwanese and Mandarin, right? 聽唔懂. I'm a Hokkien, but master talk Taiwanese Hokkien. I don't know. I 聽唔懂. So what do I do? Each time master talk, I listen 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, never mind. I keep repeat. Don't have to pay extra money. What? Just go repeat and repeat. Okay? Then I slowly pick up. And I'm so grateful that Master's Dharma talk also got I got this one, the subtitle. So from there I learned. So in Tzu Chi, after joining Tzu Chi, when I joined Tzu Chi, I got a lot of problem. 很烦恼嘞，怎么办？放不下。So when I went back to Taiwan, Master tell me 你要放下。Then after that I went back again. I said, 师父，我放下了嘞，还是很烦恼嘞，怎么办？你没有放下，你放不完，你减下。You are stingy, you didn't release all， 没有放到完，那你怎么样开心？对不对？ So what I do is I go back, I came back, I think about it. Yeah, what Master said is true. I release everything. 放到完。Now I'm a very happy person. I smile every day, and people ask me, why are you so happy every day? Yeah, 没有烦恼嘛。我做慈济做工作得很开心。Because you know why? When you go and help somebody, whether they are patients, whether they come from a poor family, okay. After helping them, you see them smile. When you first time you see them, they like that. After talking to them, you manage to change them, use Master Dharma. Okay, sorry, I don't know how to translate the Dharma into English. Okay, so I use Master Dharma to change them. Each visit I go, I talk to them. Each visit I go, and I told them, we have the infinity, not only in this life, many 2 or 3 cycle life ago. That's why we know each other in this life. Different character. I have known you, sister, maybe in previous 3, 4 life. 3、4个4年前. And also the other thing also, I also inherited from my father. My father have the love. I'm a very poor family. I come from a very poor family. Morning breakfast taken, you got lunch, dinner, don't know. Because my father is an odd job laborer. 有做工才有钱，没有做工没有钱。But do I sit down there and gloomy? No. I start going to the market, look at the fruit store. I say, Uncle, 你的 fruits 这些不大美的哦，卖还是什么 ？Yeah, I sell it very cheap. Can sell to me or not? No, 妹妹 you want I give you. I come home, I cut the fruits. The good one I go and sell 5 cents per piece. 2 pieces for 5 cents. And I make the money. Last time, before I joined Tzu Chi, in Tzu Chi we got this coin bank, right? 竹筒岁月. Okay, but last time I don't have. I buy the piggy bank. Put. And when I see people, anybody need help, I go and dig my piggy bank, go and help them. And all this is inherited from where? Learn from my father. 我父亲的身教，因为我父亲很有爱心，很有身教，自己没有的吃。He himself got no food, it's okay. But he makes sure that the neighboring friend, the relative need help, he will help. And my father taught us what? No. If your pocket got 10 cents, you take 5 cents, help others. I told my father, Papa, 你真俭惜嘞，你很吝啬嘞，要帮就帮1毛，为什么帮5分？ Then my father will touch my head. 哎呦，讲查某囝，你也一甲帮忙人 ，when you are hungry how? Oh yeah, my father very clever, They keep 5 cents when I'm hungry. At least I can buy some bread or anything, biscuit, right? Then from there, I've been inspired by my father. Then when I came into Tzu Chi, before I came into Tzu Chi, I was working, right? I have a target. When I buy anything, anything more than $15, 15 块，我不买。I love that dress so much. I love that shoe so much. 我们是女孩子嘛，要美嘛，对不对？超过15块我不要买。I don't want to buy because I'm very disciplined. I come from a poor family, so I discipline myself that way. I don't buy. Okay, that's how I can save. And I save now, I got the money to help others. If I don't save, how am I going to help people? My friend asked me, hey, you do volunteer job in 慈济啊？有钱人才可以加入慈济，没有钱不可以加入慈济。我说你讲这句话对，不过不是有钱人呐，有一点点钱就可以了啦。You got little bit of money enough already. No need a lot. Helping people, not rich people. Do you know that I know a lot of rich people, but they are very stingy. They don't help people. I know a lot of rich people, but they don't help people. They rather, I know a few uncles, always go to the Toto 4D booth, go and buy 4D, buy Toto. Uncle, 你今日要发财哈？你要发财呀？你今天投多少？不多啦，100块啦，80块啦，50块。哎呦 ，Uncle， 这50块来帮人呐？哎，没有帮人没有希望。我买马票我有希望。Is it true, my friends？ 对不对？买马票有希望。不过我不赌博的，我讨厌人家赌博，我讨厌人家抽烟，我讨厌人家喝酒。因为我父亲不喝酒、不抽烟、不赌博，所以我们一家人都是一样。你赌博，你倒不如将那些钱投起来、筹起来，等到人家需要帮忙，拿去帮助人，不是 by helping others, you are actually helping yourself in a way. You know why？ 你帮助人，这个钱有一天你需要帮忙的人，帮他的时候，他会回报来给你的。And I realize this is true. You know why? Because ever since I joined 慈济12 over years, 我没有生病过，我健康很好，我整天很开心。我不是，还有 one more thing 你们要茹素，要长期的吃素。我这么健康，只是因为我吃素啊。我吃素 ，I have been on vegetarian diet 30 to 40 years， 30-40年。我不吃猪肉，我不吃鸡肉，我不吃羊肉等等，我吃蔬菜、豆腐这一类。You want to be healthy like me？ 快点茹素，要吃素，不要再吃动物了。他们不是我们的肚子不是他们的坟墓啊！不要把这里当做他们的坟墓 ，OK？ 好不好，朋友、兄弟姐妹们？你们要不要健康？要不要健康？健康是我们的大财富。没有健康，我赚钱，我没有多钱，我没有很多钱，我有一点点钱。不过我不要捐钱给医院，我不要捐钱给医生。我将这个钱拿去布施，去帮助了所需要的人。这个才是真正我要做的事。所以我相信我们在座的每一位，每天不用多钱，我们有竹筒是吗？拿我们的竹筒，跟你的朋友、慈济的朋友拿一个竹筒回家，每天要投竹筒，不要整只咚放下去，不要许个好愿，心想好意 ，OK， 心想好意 ，OK， 你的嘴巴要念，祝福新加坡永远是国泰民安、风调雨顺。祝福疫情早日离开，祝福我全家人身体健康，孩子听话，学业进步。我在做工，我的工作顺顺利利，我的公司赚大钱，好不好 ？That's a very good one. Don't think 不要想做坏的，我从来没有怀疑人呢。I never suspect any of my friends, people around me. I'm very thankful to anybody come into my life. Because when they come into my life, they are actually my beneficiary. 他们是我的贵人。你们每一位都是我的贵人，因为我在每一个人的身上from you, I can learn good and bad. Bad one, I throw them away. Good one, I absorb and keep. And I practice. I'm also, I have been a physiotherapist volunteer job for 7 to 8 years. That's why whenever I see the therapists, the physiotherapists, how they treat the patient, I learn it, I absorb it. Whenever my friend got some problem, I will tell them, hey, please go and make a phone call, make appointment, go and see physiotherapy. $5, now GST increased by 1%, $7. It's still cheaper than you go hospital, it's still cheaper than you go private physiotherapists. And a lot of them come in and tell me, wow, 你们的 physiotherapist 哦，棒棒。我说你也是棒棒，因为你来给我们服务嘛。啊，你没有进来，我们就没有的服务嘛，对不对？我们就没有的机会的帮助你。We have no chance to help you. So I'm also very grateful for you all that you all walk into our clinic. You see, we have nice, caring doctors like around. Really. 因为我们的师父讲，我们的医师医大医王，不要只是医病哦 ，not only cure your sickness, but also cure your heart. Of course, you ask them to help you with $10,000, $20,000, no way lah. You see, but they can help you to enlighten you how you can go about solving your problem. We have this 金丝 aphorism, okay, written by our master. It's all very good. Last time when I first joined in, I got a lot of problems. I just turn in, flip. There are so many, I just choose one number, and then I read. Hey, it's a very good advice to me, you know. And 真的很灵的嘞。如果 if you all don't believe me, you can try. If you want the 金丝 aphorism, please come here more often. We have it. He can give it to you free, a small booklet. Okay? Now, recently, I don't only do volunteerism in Singapore. I also do volunteerism internationally. We also have mission to Sri Lanka. Okay? We also have mission to Philippines and so on. So I have been to a few missions overseas. You go overseas, you will see the real darkness and real 苦难人. Here, Singapore is nothing. Singapore government take very good care of all of us. Last month, all of you got money, $700 into your pocket. Have or not? Into your bank account, right? Whether you're rich or no rich, you also got $700. Depending on your age, young people got 300, is it? 300 or 400, right? Senior citizen got 300 plus 400, 700. I'm very thankful because government give me this money, I got extra money to donate. I have extra money to donate. Because you know why? With this money I can donate, I try not to touch my saving so that I can prolong my saving. I don't know how long will I live. Maybe I will live under 100 years old. Maybe I live under tomorrow, I go already. Pepe. We are missing, no superstitious. 因为这条路我们每个都要走的，几时要走，你几时要走，几时要走，我不知道。有可能现在我跟你讲话，明天你说，哦，昨天我们去听那位师姐分享哦，师姐拜拜了咯。我去得很潇洒，不过 I vow that I want to come back again. Because in this world, there are a lot of people really needs help. I'm going to share with you the next one is where, I just came back from Nepal. Nepal, Lumini, Nampini. I went there for 1 month. How do I manage to go there? At my age, when I applied to go there, I ask myself, 我的机会有多少8000啊？年纪这么大哦，师父会不会给我去啊？我的 CEO 会不会给我去啊？ question mark， 不要紧啦，不要想这么多。头竹筒，我要去尼泊尔，我要去南比尼，我要去尼泊尔，我要去南比尼。And this one where I learned from? I learned from my Master Chen Yan. When I first joined in, she said that 你们头竹筒，你们的愿会来的，会实现的。And I do that. When I first joined in, I want to go Taiwan. I also don't know whether I got chance to go Taiwan and see her or not. So I also told Zhu Tong. And he came. And you know, we got this, sorry, I sidetracked for a while. We got 1 year, we got 4 big events, right? Charity sales, 青春义卖会，我们有义佛节，5月第2个礼拜天有义佛节。青春义卖会通常是在过年华人新年的2个礼拜 ，2 weeks before the Chinese New Year。连我们有企业吉祥夜 ，OK 连我们有1月1号新春发放 ，We invite all our 慈济 recipients to our 金丝 Hall in Pasir Ris. Our brother sister very nice, very compassionate, very happy to cook simple meal for them. So we invited them to our home because they are not outsider. They are all our brother sister. So we have to take care of them. So we invited them there. Okay, these are the 4 main ones. And every time when these 4 events coming, I ask myself, 哇，当天如果下雨不是很辛苦，很幸福，我们慈济不叫辛苦啊，我们叫幸福。所以呢，I told 朱统不要下雨哦，当天不要下雨，等 event over 了才要下大雨，不要紧。event over 了，你要下你才下大雨，然后我就求，不是求天给我钱呢，要下雨帮助。You see? And it all come true. So this time I also told Zhu Tong I want to go to Nepal. And I applied 3 days later, I got the approval. I was so happy that I can go. So I went for 1 month. My grandchildren, my goddaughter and my nieces, nephews say, 哇，姨啊，你好幸福哦，呀咯，好幸福咯，可以去了咯。So I went there. But before I went, I heard that the weather there very, 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 very hot. How many degrees you guess? 猜几度
35.
35啊？哦，新加坡 35, 38, 37, nothing. 那边每天40多度，有时50度。And then 每天sauna bath啊，早上起来哦，你一出你的hotel room 哦，好像sauna bath啊。汗水从这边流到下面去。And then 那边the environment 好像比我们的haze 更糟糕啊，灰尘啊。我的白裤出去变chocolate裤回来，我的白鞋去变成 brown 鞋回来。Now every day I got to wash. But if I can tolerate and if I can take that kind of heat over there, now I come back to Singapore, it's nothing to me. It's nothing to me. Because you know why? You are seasoned already, so it's nothing to me. That's why I'm opening the invitation to all our brothers, sisters. If you get a chance, you'll go. Whether you are in Tima, whether you are 慈济志工, or whether you are employee of 慈济, please go. You go there, I tell you when I go there, 很平静那个心呢，因为你去到佛陀出生地呀，the birthplace of Buddha. You go there, you feel so calm. Really, you feel so calm. And you know when I went there, you know what the local 尼泊尔本土志工猜我几岁？50多岁。我说你们要吃什么？哎呀，这边没有东西请你吃啦，要吃什么我买给你们吃。When I told them the age, they don't believe me. They say they are local women 啊，他们那边的妇女啊，50岁都不出门了，不做东西了。他说：“师姑，你还会跳，还会爬楼梯、爬上，又不听你说，没有听说你说累嘞。Because you know why? I go there with an open heart. Bring my big love there. I don't have big love, my love is so small only. My love is this one only. My heart is so big only. Really. And I love Luminis now. You know why? People are there so pure. 他们很单纯. They are very hardworking. Whatever you teach them, they learn. They are willing to learn. And they got no way to compare. 你的生活跟我的生活一模一样的，没有的比。在新加坡你有的比啊？哇，你住 condominium 啊，你住洋房啊，啊，你有别墅啊，你有 bungalow house 啊，你有 big cars 啊。Now that they don't have. Really, they don't have. And the food that they take are all the same. But when you have to go there, be prepared to love Nepalese Indian food. You know their food, how they cook? Every day you got what is that? Nepalese veggie. They got cauliflower. You know the cauliflower we buy here is so small, right? So small. Then they got very long leaf. And then the hotel cook don't know. You can you want to throw away. I said, hello, don't throw away. All these are good vegetable. Ma'am, can eat ah? Can eat. So I wash. I cut already. Now we teach him how to fry, how to cook. He cook. And then when everybody come back to eat, wow, what kind of veggie is so special? You know the watermelon? The watermelon we buy, we cut the watermelon, we eat inside the fresh, right? But the skin we don't throw. We cut away the green part. And the white one between the skin, we cut. We also fry. Also make one dish. Everything is edible. 样样东西都可以吃，只有动物的肉不要吃。Animal fresh meat don't eat. 真的听我的话，你要像我这样健康哦，没有病哦，没有三高，没有这些哦，多吃蔬菜。从今天开始吃蔬菜。还有哦，你们尽量的不要吃白米啦，不要吃白糖。因为白米白糖哦，有糖分的，有糖分的。我几十年，我30-40年没有，其实我不是只是30-40年前，我从小就吃糙米的。我爸爸从小教我们吃糙米，从小就吃糙米。And brown rice is also very good for digestion. I don't have constipation problem. I don't have constipation problem. And every morning, I'm very thankful to my system. You wake me up, irregardless of 1 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., you wake me up. Go and detox. 我没有就那 ，even 我过去尼泊尔啊，尼泊尔没有什么水果，没有什么水果吃，只有香蕉啦。OK， 他们的 local mango, cherry mango, okay, and occasionally got watermelon. Only these 3 types. So I go there, I don't have constipation problem also. Very regular like what I am in Singapore. You know why? Please drink more water, whether the weather is hot or cold. Okay? You must take 3 to 4 liters of water. They say 12 cups of water, not this cup, not this size, please. 不是这样的 size 这样的 size 你喝12杯不够的。Okay, the normal cup of cup 12 cups per day.
Sister Florence, sorry, I
Okay.
to interrupt.
Thanks.
In the interest of time, yeah, because we really like to understand what is it that make you really like want to volunteer so much. Yeah, you know, and then like, because there are a lot of people who are retirees, then they like to spend their time going to travel, going to enjoy life. But what is it that you see in volunteering that make you spend so much time, money, and effort into putting in all this time?
Oh, yes. My friends call me stupid. 我的同学骂我，我的同事骂我笨蛋。退休了不要去旅行，不要去享受， I told them my thinking and your thinking is different. My perception and your perception is different. I love to help people. When I go holiday, I spend $2,000 or $3,000. After I come back, only memory only. What do I get? Nothing, right? But when I go and help people, I bring happiness to them. I have the fulfillment here, deep in my heart. That's what I want. You want to look at scenery, what? Video also can watch, what? Why must spend so much money go overseas for holidays? Once in a while, 偶尔一次，疼疼自己去旅行，跟家人去，跟老婆去，跟带爸爸妈妈去 ，good， 孝顺孝心。But don't spend too much money on holidays. Okay? Spend your money to help others, to help people who are really in need. Do you know that I have some slide here? You look at the way that they live. In their house, the Nepalese are in their house, no toilet, no bathroom. How they shower? They have one water pipe, you know the pump like that one? A few families share one. They sit down there and shower like that with their clothes on. 我看了我都掉眼泪嘞。我们多么幸福啊 ！I'm so blessed. We in Singapore, we are so blessed. In Malaysia also, we are blessed. I think some of you here are Malaysian, right? You have a very big, cozy home. When you reach home, you feel hot, you on your aircon, you turn on your fan. But to them, you see, they sleep under the hot sun, and they sleep inside. And here is where they do the cooking. They do the cooking here, no? The first day when I went there, when I walked from the hotel, I wanted to walk to our office. Small children, 2, 3 years old, follow me. But we want to help people. We must use our wisdom. 用我们的智慧来帮助人，不要给。如果我开始给他们了我跟你讲改天他看到我们蓝天白云都会一直跟着，因为蓝天白云有钱给我嘛，对不对 ？So we cannot give. Then you know what we do? We teach them Chinese. 我爱慈济。So whenever we walk, they see us. 我爱慈济，我爱慈济。I love 慈济。We teach them this. So every morning when we walk to the office, walk back, they see us, they say, 我爱慈济 I love 慈济 I also love you. We want to educate them. We want to bring them some lights. We want to transform their life, but not by giving freely. We also have to use our wisdom to help them. Okay? You look at, sorry. You see this one, This is they don't have a market like what we have in Malaysia, no? This is their so-called market. They call Pasar Malam. Pasar Malam 其实是我们慈济人叫的啦，不是他们。They call this one night market. And they start selling from about 2, 3 p.m. until once the sky is dark, they keep. Because there's no light. There's no light. So you know what they do? Twice a week, every Wednesday and Saturday. Saturday is a big night market. Saturday they got sell clothing, they got sell materials and so on. And Wednesday they sell veggie, bananas, mangoes. And their veggie are limited, not like in Singapore, in Malaysia. 你要吃番薯叶、芥蓝菜、菠菜，什么都有。Down there they don't have. Their veggie is limited. Onion, potato, tomato, lady finger, carrot. 这几样而已。我们幸不幸福啊 ？Are we blessed? We're all blessed, right? So let's treasure what we have here.
Sister Florence, do you have any wishes for yourself as a volunteer? You know, like any wishes for your future they want to share with us to wrap
Oh,
up
yes.
the sharing?
I will do volunteer job until my last breath. 我会做到我最后一口气，要交登记了，我才拜拜。下一轮再回来。Okay, so I encourage you all to please walk into Tzu now. Please come in and join us in our volunteerism. You will be a happy person. You will see a change in yourself. Please don't wait. I regret for coming in at the age of 62. But until today, after 12 years, I'm very happy. No more regret. Initially, I regret. 哎呀，为什么这么老才进来？为什么年纪这么大才进来 ？Why I come in so old at this age? But I don't regret. Tell you honestly, I don't regret. I feel very happy. Okay? So please come in. And don't only please come in, bring your auntie, uncle, father, mother, grandparents, all bring them in. We really need a lot of youngsters like you all. 你们是 ITH 的孩子啊，你们是新科技的孩子啊，快点进来帮我们，因为我们这些年纪要退休了啊。我不退休啦，刚才我讲我做到最后一口气啊，我不退休啊。在我们的实际的 volunteerism 没有退休这两个字。OK， So 谢谢你们大家今天借我的你的耳朵哈。One more thing， 我来慈济学华语。另外一方面，我耳鸣啊，我要戴耳机，我没有戴耳机。刚才两位 sister 跟 brother 他的 sharing 我听不大清楚。I take out my hearing aids, I can't hear you. 连我头3年进来慈济。我做种子嘞，我做手语的种子啊，我听不到我怎么样唱歌，我不会。Sorry， 大声一点。How old am I? I am only 23. You know why? Because 50 years old, I put in my master age bank. 我们50岁，50岁。记在我师父的寿量簿，所以现在我只是23岁。Okay?
Yes.
So you guess how old am I? 23 plus 50, how old? 73.
Yes. Thank
You
you.
feel young, you will always be young. If you feel old, even you are young, you also become old. Right? So please, come in now. Bring your uncle, auntie, your friends, your grandparents. Come in and join us. Okay? Change their lifestyle. And 还有行善行孝不能等。Okay? 行善行孝不能等。Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sister Florence. Yeah, thank you. Right. Thank you. 感恩，感恩，right. Right. I think you all have a very fulfilling. Now we know how to be 70 and look like 50. So come and volunteer with Tzu Chi. Right. So now it's my pleasure to invite our head of volunteer development department, Brother Pei, to come to give a token of appreciation to our speakers today. So first we will have Miss Carmen. Thank you very much, Kan En. Yeah. So I'm sure you all know how to she has focused our mind and stretched our body. Thank you very much, Kan En. Next would be Mr. Liu. Thank you, Kan En. Right. So he has learned, we have get all the pressure point press. Okay, so do practice that. Next would be our Sister Florence, Kan En. So remember Amo Hui, okay, Florence. 感恩, Sister Florence. Right. So just put our hand together, give a big round of applause to all our speakers, and thanks for coming. 感恩. So kindly, there is a feedback QR code. Do scan and do give us your frank and sincere opinion, good or bad. Okay, so that will help us improve. We will have our monthly HYC talk. So do look out for our flyers in our website. Thank you. 感恩.